I'm good.
All right, welcome to Byfield Newbury. We got the Triton Vikings hosting the Newburyport Clippers. I'm Patrick Heffernan.
I'm Liam Gay-Colleen.
And before we get to the statistics and who these teams are and what their records are, we got to go right to it. Liam, what was it like in the school today? It's a rivalry game. This is the big one. What was it like today?
Yeah, well, just a half day for us today, but you can still just feel the excitement with all these players. I mean, they're hyped for this big rivalry game. I mean, who's not? The whole school is. Got a big fan section tonight with both schools, so expecting a big game here tonight.
Yeah, it should be a lot of fun. We got a good crew tonight. We got Alexandra, we got Tim, we got Cameron, we got Ben as our director, and of course we have our stats guy, Eric Undrum, back on the board for us tonight. And we've got the Triton Vikings at 1-3, desperate for a win, I think. We have the Newburyport Clippers at 1-2, coming off a bye week. Before that, they got killed 35-0 by Masco. They're not only looking for a win, they need another touchdown. They've got one on the whole season.
Just against that Ipswich team, which we covered last.
Yeah, exactly. So one touchdown against Ipswich doesn't really make for much of a season so far. We also have a drone tonight. We talked about it a lot last week, how nice it would be to have a drone view of this game, and somehow we got it tonight. So our thanks to Mr. Stephen Biardi, who's flying for us tonight. Hopefully we'll get some of those views. It looks like Triton is going to kick off to start this game. And we're looking for the usual out of them, which this season means a lot of offense and some defense. It's a little bit of bend, don't break.
Yeah, most of the games so far, high scoring, but also high scoring for the other team. Really got to tidy up on defense and keep just doing what they're doing on offense because it's been working. They've been scoring a lot of points.
This team looks a lot like the Patriots, to be
Exactly,
honest.
it's
So,
true.
which is both good and bad. Patriots are 2-2. Hopefully, Triton can go to 2-3 after tonight. So we got most people back in uniform. We got Gabe Butts is playing again today, at least on the defensive side of the ball. Dylan Levitt's back. We said that a bunch of times. Here's the kick. Lowe's, squib, ugly kick. Right to about the 30 and picked up. Didn't get too far. Down at about the 35, so it'll be 1st and 10 from about the 36-yard line maybe for the Clippers.
I think we got a new kicker out there tonight, too. Didn't see the usual Joe Delmonico.
Maybe that's why we got that squib kick right
Yeah,
down the middle.
because we're used to seeing that big kick in the beginning.
So Triton's defense, they announced it before the game, and I was a little surprised, to be honest, that Dylan Levitt and Jack Tamino are two of the linebackers on this crew. They are not kids that are built like linebackers.
Not big guys out there. But, I mean, you don't have a lot of kids and not a lot of big kids, so you got to work with what you got. Both of them play almost every snap on offense and defense, so.
Super talented. So
yeah,
here we go. Shotgun snap for the Clippers. He's got one back set to his left. And he's gonna keep it right up the middle. And he's going to get taken down after just a couple of yards.
Yeah, not a big game there for Bradbury.
So 2nd down now and about 8 to go. When we were looking at some of the statistics from the last time we were here against Ipswich, well, you know what, we'll go into those when we get to Triton's offense because they're all offensive statistics. We learned a lot last time about what stats to keep and what stats not to bother with. And we've got Eric with us again tonight, so we should be getting some good stuff. All right, 2nd and 8. Back in the shotgun again. He's got one back to his right. 4 receivers out wide. And this time he hands it up the middle. Decent-sized hole, but he's not going to get the 1st down. Short of it by about a yard.
Looks like Miles Maloof out there. Is it?
Yeah, Maloof is what, number 9?
Number 9, I think. I'm still trying to figure out if I want to look at the TV or the field. Still, after 2 games, I still don't know which I like more.
All right, well, I'll tell you what, you keep looking at the TV and figure out who actually ran the ball, and I'll just watch the game. So, all right, 3rd and short, 3rd about a yard and a half. Maloof is their primary runner, but he's not in the backfield right now.
He's got 2 back there.
You're right, he's got 2 back. He's got Maloof to his right. Another setback with him. Here's a handoff. He's going to go. No, it's a keeper on the sweep on the outside. Looks like he's stopped.
Short.
He is stopped.
Quick 4th down right there.
Fantastic play by the Vikings defense on that. That's a 3 and out if they have to punt on this one.
Yeah. They pushed him back a little bit, too. Got a loss, so hopefully they're punt here. I also think they're bringing – oh, no, Bradbury's still out there.
All right, so the quarterback, number 12, it's Owen Bradbury. Senior, I believe.
Yeah, senior.
And Malouf is a senior as well, right?
Yeah, I think you got two pretty veterans out there, veterans in big positions.
All right, so they're going for it, and why wouldn't you? You're on the road. It's the very first possession, opening quarter, opening the game. Why not?
Good way to get the crowd
again.
fired up.
Hasn't thrown the ball yet. Is he going to throw it down? No,
Oh,
he's
no,
actually
punt.
punting.
Well, he's a punter and kicker.
And there's waving for the fair catch, but they're just going to have to touch it down, probably at about the 28-yard line, 29-yard line.
Not a very big punt, so we'll take it there.
Well, that's. Do you call that a trick play when you line up like you're gonna do something risky and challenging, and then you just do the safe thing? I'm not sure that's a trick play, really.
We won't even know. He might even be the punter too, and he just didn't stand long back. We don't have a good snapper. We don't know yet.
That's a good point. We'll figure it out. Hopefully, we'll figure it out as the game goes
Yeah,
on
we
because
need
they're
to
gonna
figure this out.
keep punting the ball. So, all right. So the Triton Viking offense comes on the field. We got quarterback Tommy Lapham, his usual core back there with him. Is it?
Christian O'Brien, I think
Christian
usually.
O'Brien,
So he's out there right now.
offset left. Going to take this team throws the ball almost as much as they run the ball. Actually, probably a little bit more. And they're going to open up with a pass. Screen off to the left. Just a couple yards on the play. Maybe as many as 5. Pretty good pickup. Yeah, about 5 yards
Jack
on that.
Camino out there.
Yeah.
Just talking about him playing linebacker and right on the offensive side of the ball too.
He just caught that pass?
Yeah.
Nice. All right, that's a good way to start. Second down. Let's keep something going here. Again, this team passes the ball like crazy. They were about 34 runs and 25 passes the last time they played here at home. Imagine we're going to see a lot more of that. A keeper for Tommy. No, he pitches it out, and that one's dropped up in the air.
I think he held on to it there.
Holds on, but that's going to be a loss of those 5 yards
Yeah.
at least, if not a little bit more.
Looks like he's just back to where he started.
Yep, so we got a 3rd and 10 now. A little bit of nerves on that one. What happened there?
Yeah, it looks like he was. I don't think they were reading each other right. 'Cause it looks like he was just trying to pitch it off, and Dylan wasn't ready for it there. A little bit of nerves. Big rivalry game. It's understandable.
Yep. So Tommy back again with Christian O'Brien left. Looks like I'm not sure who's on the far right over there. Could be Gunner. Hard to tell. And he drops back. He's looking for him. Tommy
keep it
almost
and
gets sacked. Gets out of it. Picks up a yard or two, but
back-to-back 3 and outs for both teams.
It was not a designed run by Tommy right there. He just got in trouble quick. The offensive line has been pretty solid for Triton, so hopefully this is just sort of getting the early jitters out for him.
They had a little bit of that problem last game too. Once they started settling in, I mean, there was not. He had a lot of time that second half last game, or 2 games ago.
Yeah.
So hopefully it stays the same this game. If you give Tommy time, he's a good passer.
He is, and he can get. He's got some receivers.
Yeah.
He had that one to Levitt down the field the last time we were here. That's a solid punt.
Solid
Look at
punt,
that
much
thing,
better
all
than
the way
Bradbury.
back, catching it at about the 35. Gets about 10 yards before he gets touched, but he's still going. Gets pushed out of bounds, well over the 50, almost at the 40-yard line. So
oh boy, who's that? Noah. Oh man, we're not gonna. There's one name to that damn tough.
We got
Noah
one.
Van. I'm not even gonna attempt that one. Number 20 with the return.
Number 20. Oh, I'm looking at Jack Crocker. That would be 20 on Triton. That's all right. Noah Van Schalwick.
Schalwick. There we go.
Yeah, something like that. We'll try. We'll keep trying the whole game long, I'm sure. That kid touches the ball a lot. He's still out there, so we're in trouble.
Yeah, it's wide receiver too.
All right,
don't
so
pass much.
1st and 10 now. They're actually taking the ball at about the 40. Looks like at about the 47. Excellent field position for Newburyport to get started. Shotgun with one runner to his right.
4 receivers
Probably Malouf
out there.
again. No, not Malouf. Not sure. Oh, and that's a sack. And they may have
takedown.
stripped the ball. Nope. No,
It's like
solid
Steve
sack.
Particelli out there with a big tackle.
Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful.
Steve and Alex Vecto, big tackle right there.
That's the way to get right up the field. That was fantastic. Yeah, they got to have that kind of push up the middle. I think we saw a lot with the Ipswich game. That was the one thing that Triton gave up too much, was that run right up the gut. So,
Especially the returns too.
Yeah.
They're getting eaten up on the punt returns.
Right, and actually that was a decent return on this one after
that
a pretty solid punt. So we got to see a little more out of special teams. All right, 2nd and long, 2nd and 12 now. Snapping it from about the 45. He's got 2 running backs with him in the backfield, and he's going to roll to his right. He's going to keep it. Not a lot of room to run, but he's making something out of it. He's going to gain about 4 or 5 on that play.
Forward progress there, but they put him back pretty far.
No, they gave him a little. That's a generous spot.
A little bit.
All right. So he ends up gaining gaining 4 or 5. But now, we got a 3rd and long. Got a 3rd and 8.
Can we go 3 and outs in a row here? What is going on? Not a lot of offense already.
No, a lot of jitters, a lot of rivalry game jitters. So big story in the paper today about this game. About they created a trophy just for this thing. Did you see that?
I didn't see that yet. I haven't looked at the paper yet.
They actually created. They're calling it the border battle.
Right.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't quite get it. I mean, you got two teams that have nautical. You got Clippers and Vikings with their Viking ship. I'm not sure why they're talking about a border, but that's all right. So handoff up the gut, not going anywhere. Triton defense comes up strong again.
Dante Harmon, another running back they got.
Don't think you got a run on that. I don't think you got a yard on that one.
Nope, it's another 3 and out. And let's see. Now let's pay attention to see what they're doing on the punt here. If they're punting it.
But you got again. You have to go. How do you not go for this? I mean,
I know. You're on Triton's. Triton's own path.
Clearly, you don't have a field goal kicker.
No.
Odds are your punt is going to roll out the back of the end zone, and so you're going to have a net of what, 11 yards? Well, no, a little more than that, 14 yards. That doesn't do you any good. So it's about 4th and call it 6, at about the 38-yard line. So it'll be a net of 18 if they just punt it and it goes out the back of the end zone. But they're lining up again to look. No, this does look like a play. They got 3 receivers right. He's got a running back right behind him. Triton's looking to blitz up the middle, showing blitz. They call it off, and that's going to be a delay of game. Maybe I'm not sure what happened.
It doesn't look like it was a false start. I don't know. They're complaining right there.
No flag.
No flag.
No flag on the play.
On the play.
Timeout Newburyport. Excellent. All right, now this time we're going to keep track of things like timeouts. And when we get to 17, we'll know that they're out of timeouts. So timeouts. 1. Got a good Viking ship tonight. Got a lot of fans.
Yeah,
seems like
a huge fan group.
Red, white, and blue kind of theme going on there, which looks good. Some bunch of soccer players, some cross-country runners up there in the crowd. Good stuff.
Huge, it's like double the size of the last time.
All right, here we go again. Here's the snap. We're looking at 4th and about 6. He's going to drop back for the first pass by the Clippers. Throwing it deep. He's got his man. He's open, but he can't pull it in. Had his man open, couldn't pull it in.
Beat out Dylan Levitt there, too, but he just overthrew himself.
Not a good sign, though, how open that kid was. So I don't know if that was Dylan giving him too much space or that kid just being faster than Dylan expected. But a turnover on downs. I like to see that. Triton starting off in roughly the same field position they had last time, right at about the 38. We've been playing this whole game right in front of us, which is both good and bad. So, band sounds good, getting the crowd fired up. Hopefully we're going to have a halftime interview with a member of the band. The band had a competition last weekend. So hopefully we can have an interview and get a word on that. So Tommy goes right up the gut.
Up the middle.
Nice. Christian O'Brien's going to get about 7 or 8 on that.
Good carry there, right up the middle. That's what I like to see.
Maybe this offensive line just wants to block forward tonight. They want to run the ball. Sometimes you got to do that. Sometimes you got to see what the defense will give you. And if the defense is pressuring too much and you can't drop back and really do pass protection as an offensive line, turn around, let your offensive line run the ball. Let them knock people over.
They got a good running back, and Tommy can run the ball pretty well, too. So
yeah.
Good either way.
That first pitch to Dylan did look like it was a little miscommunication.
Exactly.
So Tommy takes a snap, and he's rolling
right. He's running it.
Keeper all the way.
And they're not going to
And he's not getting anything on that.
Little loss.
Actually, a loss of a yard. So we go from 2nd and about 4 to about 3rd and 5 now. Did not look good. They haven't been able to get on the edge so far. They haven't run anything on the outside.
Just up the middle.
That first play, that first screen play was to the outside. And that looked good, but everything else has been stopped up. I don't know if that's going to keep going this game. Maybe the Newburyport, in basketball, we call it the wings, but I'm not sure we call it that in football. So, all right, here we go. He's back again. Tommy's got one behind him. He's going to drop back and pass again. Not much time this time either, but he's got Dylan Levitt.
And this is,
he's not open, but he almost had it. Oh.
3 defenders on him. That would have been a miraculous catch. Another 3 and out for the Vikings.
Decent pass. Good route by Dylan Levitt. You know.
3 defenders on that one. Hard to come up with that.
God, but we're 3 and out again.
I mean, again, not a lot of offense for either team.
So, look, last time we saw this team here, we talked about they had 25 pass plays and 34 runs, a 65% completion rate throwing the ball. So far we've seen, 1 for 2 tonight. And that first one was a screen, which is obviously a high percentage kind of pass. Here's the punt.
Another
solid
punt.
He's going to catch it at about just before the 30. Going to get run out of bounds.
Oh, there we go.
Nice.
Not
run
a big
out of
gain.
bounds right about the short of the 40-yard line.
Much better defense on the special teams. We were just talking about that too. Trying to have some better special teams defense, and there it is.
27 from Triton on that tackle. Excellent play by Kyle O'Doy.
Backup quarterback.
Backup
out
quarterback.
Yeah, freshman backup quarterback out there.
Get going, get some hits, get pumped up. Good for him. All right, so the Clippers' third possession, they don't have a first down yet, right, Eric? Yeah, no first downs yet. Haven't really been able to move the ball very much. Obviously, if they haven't got a first down, I guess it's pretty clear. But they're looking at a 1st and 10 from, looks like about the 39-yard line or so. Same formation. Owens back, takes the hands off to 15, running to his left. A lot of room to run. He's going to get around that corner, and he's really gone.
There's
Finally
that
forced out of bounds. There's their first down of the game, I think.
Yep. First down overall of the game.
Move the chains. There's something wrong. They're able to get outside like that.
Yeah.
He got out there quick.
And he's the one that just beat Dylan Levitt on the 4th down last time for the Clippers.
What's his number, 15?
15.
Who's that kid?
Dante Harmon.
Dante Harmon. All right. So right after I say no first downs, they turn around and get a first down. That's the announcer's curse. As soon as you say something, the opposite turns out to be true. So, all right, Newburyport not quite to the 50-yard line now. He's going to take the snap. He's got a man to his right and a man to his left. He's going to try and bring up right up the middle. Not going anywhere. That flag came out quick. That could be offsides on the defense, the way they were lined up.
Oh, we got some clapping from the defense.
No, looks. This is a tough one because it's. If they take the penalty, it's going to repeat first down. But he got nowhere on that play. You almost want to decline.
Yeah.
Yeah, penalty decline. Yep. Not taking it.
Smart move. 2nd down. They barely got. They maybe got a yard.
So just got a yard on it. So the ball's right about the 50. 2nd down. So they've thrown the ball once incomplete, although the kid was open. Otherwise, it's been run up the middle, run right, run left. Something off the option, or sometimes just a straight up handoff. So he's got one running back to his left. He's going to take the snap, and he's going to go right up the middle again, and right again, get
barely
nothing.
any gain. There we go.
Nothing.
Now they're lined up with 4 wide receivers, I think, every single play so far, and they've only thrown it once.
That's yeah. You might as well throw the tight ends in there and make something happen.
Yeah.
Particelli and Fecto again, just kind of crushing people in the middle. I like it. That's good stuff.
They've done a lot this year.
That's good stuff. All right, 3rd and long, 3rd and 9 at the 50. Triton's got to hold here. I mean, what are we at? A minute and 7 left in the first quarter. This quarter's going by fast.
Not a lot of offense.
Not a lot of offense. Not a lot of incomplete passes stopping the clock. Not much of anything. A couple flags and a timeout. Takes a snap. He's going to drop back again. A lot of pressure's coming on him. He's not going to get this ball off. He's got to keep it. He's not going to get anywhere. Oh, he is.
Oh, he breaks the tackle.
He is. Huge break on that tackle. He cut it back inside. I was calling him out of bounds, and he managed to cut it back inside.
Good run by that quarterback.
Solid run, yeah. I don't think that was a designed, scramble and run, but certainly
he saw a hole and took it.
So Newburyport with another first down. With 35 seconds left, they may get one more play off before he hit the end of the quarter.
Clock's still running too.
Yeah, ball hasn't gone out of bounds. No. Ball hasn't been thrown and dropped. Nothing. So it's Owen, right? That's his last name?
Owen's his first name. Bradbury's last name.
All right. He's going to keep it. It's going to be a little
pass.
screen toss. He's going to get nowhere. Lit up.
There we go. Gabe Butts looks like out there. With a big hit.
That's a huge hit. He didn't catch that ball either, right?
Yeah. No, dropped out.
Fantastic. Gabe Butts, welcome back. Good to see him back. Playing some solid defense. He's a decent running back, too. Or he's decent running with the ball when they get him in space. I don't know that he's certainly not better than O'Brien, but maybe we'll see him on those pitch routes or something. But we got 2nd and 10 now, 6 seconds left. in the first quarter. One thing I like about this Clippers team already, they actually go to the line and snap the ball.
Not like Ipswich. I was getting annoyed after that game.
That drove me out.
Every single play.
Out of my mind. Yeah, they set up and they snap the ball. So all right, so he's got 2 backs in the backfield with him. Wide receiver right and left. He's gonna nope. That's a flag.
Not a flag.
Don't know if it's false start. False start on the offense.
There we go, moving back.
Should be 5 yards, and then we'll replay are we second down or third?
Yeah,
second down.
Second down. They haven't fixed that up there yet.
Yeah. No, it should be. Yeah, it's second down. I trust the chain gang tonight.
Yes.
Got a good crew out there. Jason Madden, Eric Lapham, good guys. They know how to run the chains. It should be only second down.
Second down there.
All right.
Second and 15, so they need some good yards. They did not have gotten much tonight.
So we got Max Madden on the sidelines as one of the EMTs here tonight. He played for Triton. He was a snapper. He was a center, and he was a middle linebacker as well.
And his brother's doing the same thing out there tonight.
Yeah, runs in the family, I guess. So, all right, here we go. Second and 15 now. He's got 2 backs with him, and we got another flag.
False start.
There you go again. There you go again.
Back him up another 5.
So that one's on 24. That's Thomas Green. Thomas Green getting called for that. 5 more yards, and it's now
second and 20.
4 seconds left in this first quarter. That just doesn't want to seem to. First, it seemed like it was flying by. Now it doesn't want to seem to end.
Now it's not ending.
All right, giving Triton defense a lot of time to rest.
Yeah.
Get their heads on, get their act together, get ready to make a stop here. Does seem like the one thing missing on this field, and I guess it's probably true at all high school games, is a play clock. It would be nice to see, because honestly it does feel like times like they've got just an enormous amount of time between snaps. Not when the clock is running so much, it's when the clock is dead. It seems like it lasts forever. So all right, here's the snap. He's got to throw the ball now on second down. He's going over the middle to number 6. Solid tackle, gets about 10 yards. Good solid tackle by Christian O'Brien on that, playing right in the middle of the field. But that was a good pass.
Yeah,
it was a good little drop back, plenty of time. That's exactly what they needed, honestly, on second and 20. And that's going to end the first quarter for us with a score of 0-0, and really only the Clippers moving the ball at all, and still they haven't gotten it. They haven't gotten it past the 25-yard line, I don't think, or even the 30. Nope. So.
Big third down coming up for the Clippers at the start of the second. 3rd and 10.
All right, and we got a little PSA here. Same one we ran last week, although I didn't write it all out this time, so we'll let Liam freestyle on this.
All right,
here you go.
All right, so October, this helps support the Triton Education Fund, and then I think this helps my team, right?
Probably.
I think this helps the cross-country team, so I probably should know that. But October 21st will be a zombie run. At 8 a.m. is a fun run right here on the track, and then at 9 a.m. will be the 5K. Starts right here at Triton. It's just a fun race, and we get a lot of proceeds get put back to the team and the school. So it's an awesome little race, and hope to see people out there. And I know my team will be helping out with the race. We'll be directing it, and it's a good time.
Good. I ran a 5K last weekend, so maybe I have to go do this one, huh?
You got to come do it.
All right.
It's a good time.
I shouldn't say run. I slowly ambled. I went through whatever miles it is at a very leisurely pace. But, all right. So here we go. It's a 3rd and 10 now to start off the second quarter. Owen Bradbury back. He's got one with him. He's going to throw again. He's under pressure right away. Nothing.
Oh, I think the ball's out.
Ball came out. He's going to call him down.
That's all right. Still a big sack right there.
Fantastic, fantastic. All the way back to the 50-yard line on that.
That's a huge play out of Triton defense right there.
So between the penalties, between the 10 yards worth of penalties and a 10-yard on that sack, that's a net negative 10 yards on this possession for Newburyport so far. Now I can't imagine they're going to go for it here. It looks like they are legitimately just going to punt. Kind of a no fooling around punt. Sammy Rennick.
Back kind of received the punt.
I'll be honest, I can't stand receiving the punt. I think they just let it go every time. It's a high risk and usually low reward.
Oh, and blocked.
Blocked.
Can he get on it? And there we go.
Fantastic. Triton's going to get the ball. Beautiful play.
There we go. Dylan shoot out there with the pickup, and I think he got the block.
That is, it'll be good to go watch and replay on that.
We need to replay on that.
See who made that block. That is fantastic.
Huge play by the Vikings. That puts them in great field position too. That's what they needed.
That is absolutely massive. Beautiful field position. And we got the Viking ship here, including Owen Heffernan with his crazy hair and his vuvuzela. We got the soccer team out in full force watching this game. All right, so here goes Triton. They are at the. This is, to be honest, really where it's hard to see what yard
looks like, but the 28, I'd say 27, 28.
27, 28 yard line.
Great field position right here.
Plenty of time left. I mean, this quarter just started. Here they go. They can really get things rolling now. They got to make something work. So Tommy's back there with Christian O'Brien to his right. He's going to take the snap and immediately look to throw it.
And maybe turn around. Flag on the play, though.
Not a great throw. It looked like something went wrong.
More miscommunication. I don't think Dylan Shute, he didn't even turn around on that play.
Not sure what the call is going to be.
They're talking to each other. He's telling them what to do.
Too many men on the field? What the heck is patting your head? I think it might be. Can't be too many men on the field. Or
who's this on?
Delay a game? Can't be delay a game either. They didn't have
he doesn't know who he's pointing to. He's confused. What is this? All right, he's stepping in.
And there we go. We actually have the drone view of this game now, which is unbelievably fantastic.
Oh, that's awesome.
And like I've said before, we got to be careful what we wish for. We wished for a drone view, and then we just got the drone view. That was really cool.
Yeah.
Having been a kid that grew up playing video games all the time, I always want that Madden view of the game. I want to get right behind the quarterback and see what's happening. So we'll resist making any more we wish for comments, though. Out of fear that we might get it. So, all right, so 5-yard penalty on the Vikings. Still first down.
Still good field position.
You know, honestly, it was either going to be an incomplete pass or it was going to be a penalty. So, you know, we'll take the penalty on that one. It's 5 yards. There it is,
Brian,
right up the middle.
There we
Christian
go.
O'Brien, good spin
out.
move.
Brings him almost all the way up to the 20, looks like.
Beautiful play. Almost to the 20, yeah. That's about.
Looks like it.
That was almost 10 solid yards on that
easily.
carry. Excellent. It's going to be a 4th and about 4.
No, second.
I'm sorry, second and about 4, yeah.
Second and 3, it looks like. I don't know if that's right up there, but.
We've learned to.
We don't know. we don't trust that, but.
All right, so Tommy with Christian behind him this time. Takes a snap. He's going to look to pass again. He's got time. Throws quick.
Can't tell from Matani's player standing right there.
Yeah, that's a catch.
That's a catch right there.
That's a catch. That's a first down.
Looks like Jack Tamino, I think. Yeah, I think Jack Tamino on a catch there. So he's got 2 catches tonight already. First down.
Fantastic. Clock's rolling. 9 minutes left, and they're all the way down to about the 12-yard line now. So they got a 1st and 10 at the 12. They're moving the ball pretty smart. Tommy's getting that ball out of his hands pretty quick. I mean, there is pressure coming up the middle, but he's still making a smart play.
He's looking at a lot of time, too.
Again to O'Brien up the middle. This time nowhere. Yeah, that was almost like that delayed handoff, and that didn't work.
Not that much time.
All right, 8 is Dylan Levitt, right?
8's Dylan Levitt, yes.
Dylan Levitt. He's been wide out on that far left the whole time. Oh, now somebody else. Who's one?
Dylan Schute's out there now. He's on the far left.
All right. So we've got the 2 Dylans out to the left. Christian O'Brien behind Tommy.
I think Jared Durkin's in the far. I don't see him. It's hard to recognize him without his long hair.
Oh, fumble. Not sure what happened on that play.
Doesn't look like they're signaling it.
Yep, something went wrong there between Tommy and Christian O'Brien, but looks like they kept the ball.
Yep, held on to it.
All right, so that's 2.
That's 3rd down now.
So a penalty on first down to send it back. They repeated first down, got nothing on it. And then a second down where they got stuffed, and then the third down where they, second down where they fumbled the ball.
Oh, yeah.
And now we're at 3rd down, and they got 15 to go just to get the first down, about 17 to go to get themselves in the end zone. So Tommy's got to do something here. They got to be throwing the ball low, snap, turns, fires. It's a little screen, little bump
catch
screen.
by Tamino.
There's Tamino. There's a
flag
hold.
on the play, though.
He's all the way down to about the 6-yard line, 7-yard line, but there's a hold. That's going to be coming back, unfortunately. That's the thing. When you run a screen like that, you can run into trouble.
Mm-hmm.
You got receivers out there trying to make blocks before that ball comes in. Yep, we're backing it up.
Repeating 3rd down. That's another big 3rd down. I think they're out of field goal range because I don't know what Joe Delmonico is kicking tonight. Because I don't know why he wouldn't be out there for their. First kick of the night.
Yeah, but you know, in a situation like this, you're at home again.
Yeah,
you're
maybe
still
they're
in the
just keeping
first
them for the
half.
kicks.
You know, yeah, but you go for it, and I mean, let's say it goes to 4th down and they don't get anywhere further. You still go for it. But what are you going to do? You're going to give them the ball. If you don't get it, you're going to give the ball in pretty terrible field position.
Yeah.
So, so here we go. Tommy again. He's got Christian O'Brien directly behind him. It looks like Levitt to his left and Shoot to his right.
Again.
Drops back again.
Got a
Another
little
screen.
And drop
I think
by
he might have
Levitt.
dropped it. Yep.
4th and long.
They got to give Tommy more time back there. You know, that's going to be a big part of it. You think about that one nice pass that the Clippers had. It was right over the middle. He had time to set his feet and find the guy he wanted. Tommy's been just slinging the ball out as soon as he gets it, which shows you he's getting pressure right up the middle.
Yeah, Newburyport's got a big defensive line, much bigger than Triton's offensive line out there.
So Tommy Lapham, Christian O'Brien behind him. Looks like Dylan Levitt to the far right. And he's going to drop back and look again. Here comes the pressure again, but he's got him over the middle.
There we go. Oh, I think he caught it. Oh, he dropped it. Levitt, another drop.
That ball.
Good defense there by number 19.
That looked like it was going to be a pick, to be honest, when that ball was up there like that. That looked like trouble. So a turnover on downs. Don't want to see that. It happened once before we were at home against Ipswich, but that was really towards the end of the game when they were just trying to run the clock out. It kind of didn't matter. So the offense gets the ball in beautiful field position, and really they only got 1 first down out of all that. They really didn't do a whole lot with it. And Tommy's passing percentage is not going to be so great tonight, is it, Eric?
I think he's only got 2 completed passes.
Yeah.
And one was a flag. No, the third one was a flag.
Yeah.
And one of them just a screen, too, so.
All right, so the defense needs to hold now. We got the Clippers with the ball, a 1st and 10 at about the 21
it looks like.
21-yard line. There's another flag on the play. Good heavens. Well, I'm glad Mr. Gundrum is keeping close track of the flags on this because we learned from last time. Now, this is one where you definitely don't decline the penalty. Nothing's even happened yet. And there's a timeout for Newburyport. So was there a flag or wasn't there a flag?
Doesn't look like they moved him anywhere. I think yeah.
That's the second time that's happened.
I think they got the timeout and off in time. Do we know how many timeouts you got to have?
Like I said, I think it's 17. But,
we got to figure this out. We got to notice at one game we'll know it.
By the end of the season.
Yeah.
So that's their second. Triton is not taking a timeout yet tonight. All right, so here we go. Owen Bradbury is going to take the snap. He's got one running back to his left. Hands it right to him. It's going to go right up the middle. Grinds out a few yards on that.
Yeah, got about 4 or 5 on that one.
Yeah, not a bad little run. Was that Malouf?
Yeah,
number
Miles
9.
Malouf out there.
Miles Malouf. Yeah, he got about almost 7 yards on that run. You know, I was watching videotape of Malouf, and he's not fast. I mean, he's not the kind of kid that's going to get to the edge and all of a sudden just explode on you. But
he's a big kid.
He's big.
Yeah,
and he's
he can
strong.
move some yards.
Yeah. So 2nd and 4. Clippers with the ball. 6 minutes left now in the second quarter. It's not been an offensive showcase for either team so far. He's got Malouf with him to his left. Another running back to his left as well. Takes the snap, gives it to Malouf. Nope. Yep, right up the middle.
Another
Malouf.
one up the middle.
Oh, solid run,
First
but
down.
a solid hit. And that's Christian O'Brien, I think, that just stuck him right when he was about to break it out.
Yeah, looks like it.
Yeah. No, that might have been Tommy Lapham, number 2, right? Yeah, Lapham.
Yeah.
Lapham with a solid hit.
First down, though.
Yeah, first down, but no more than that. So
That's
let's
look at the bright side of the
Let's look at the bright side. They barely moved the ball across the 50. But the problem is, I know we don't. 3 times they've moved it across the 50. Oh, the third first down. That's
there's only been 4 first downs the whole game, both teams.
Yeah.
We
Again,
got 5 minutes left in the second quarter.
Not an offensive.
Not at all.
No. Although that can change. That can change quick. So, all right, Triton defense shuffling the line around, lining it up now. Here's the snap. Again, right up the middle. This time he's stuck.
Back out there.
Absolutely stuck. Gotta like the way he got hit. So that was I
think it was
Dante Harmon again, the ball carrier on that one, and he got nowhere. Something tells me they're not going to Harmon again.
right, we got 2nd and 8 here. We're lost the other commentator. All right, here comes Newburyport lining up. All right, there we go. He's back. Bradbury keeps the ball.
Bradbury, the keeper, he's going to get it to the edge, but he's not going to get far. Ooh, solid. Oh, they're going to throw a flag.
Yeah, there it is.
Man, that's not so good. You know what? That's
Josh Darcy.
Josh Darcy. Yeah, you got to go back and see the replay on that. It's so hard to tell from here whether or not he was well out of bounds before he got hit like that or whether he got hit in bounds and just carried out. It's tough. That's where, you know, honestly, that's where the turf field hurts you because everything moves so fast on that. So you get tackled on grass right near the edge and you're going to stop quickly. On turf, you're just going to slide and slide and slide, and it makes it look a lot worse. So that hurts. That's a 15-yard penalty. Personal foul, 15 yards, end of the play. It's going to send it down quite a bit. And again, Newburyport's going to have the ball on the other side of the 50, and the Triton defense is going to have to stop him here. Another bend no break move. We got 4.5 minutes left in this first half. And Bradbury takes a snap. He's going to throw it. Short pass. Number 10 caught it. Didn't get anywhere.
Thomas Murphy out there.
So Newburyport kicked off to start this game, right?
No, Triton kicked off.
Triton kicked off to start the game.
So they'll get the ball.
So they'll get the ball after the half, which is good because the way this clock is moving and the way this team is just kind of grinding it out, I know there's going to be a ton of timeouts. But with 4 minutes just 4 minutes left in the first half, Triton needs to get the ball back again at some point here.
Got to put something on the board.
They got to put something on the board. Going into halftime, nothing is great for Newburyport and really discouraging for Triton. All right, so we got 3 receivers right. Owen Bradbury takes a snap. He's going to roll to his right. He's got pressure on him. A little bump screen. There's nothing. Nothing.
Oh, what a good spiral so far. A lot of his balls are just kind of tumbling through the air. It makes it harder for him to catch it.
Just crazy. So the last time we were here, it was rainy.
Cold and windy.
It was cold and windy and just unpleasant.
Yeah.
And yet there was a lot more offense. And tonight it's beautiful football weather.
Perfect weather. It's like 60 degrees out.
Nobody can seem to throw the ball or move the ball. So craziness. All right, 3rd down and about 6 to go. Got 3.5 minutes left in the second quarter. And Newburyport comes up to the line. Bradbury's back. He's got Dante
2 back there with him. Yeah, Harmon
and Maloof. Takes a snap, gives it to Harmon. Harmon gets a few yards. He's not going to get a first
down.
Not going to get a first. Nice job.
4th and pretty sure. It's about 4th and I don't think we gained anything on that play actually. A little bit, maybe about 1 yard.
Jason Madden takes about a step and a half to his right, and that's about it.
That's what you got to watch. You can't trust this scoreboard up here.
No. You got to trust the guys on the field. No. So 4th and 4, clock running at 3 minutes now. Heading into halftime, I really don't want to see a 0-0 score.
No, this is a weird high school game right now.
That's not going to be good for anybody, and especially not good for Triton. So 4th and 4, they got to go for it. Owen Bradbury, 2 minutes and 40 seconds left on the clock. Takes a snap. He's going to throw the ball. No, he's going to drop back.
He's got pressure.
He's running. He's got a lot of room to run. Nope, he's got nowhere to go now.
Now he's bringing it back.
This is dangerous. This is where a play can get all busted up. That kid was
wide open.
That is
they forgot about him out there.
That is not the way you design anything right
there.
Nope.
Thomas Murphy, I think it's first second catch of the game. Not what you want to see right there.
No.
Can't let this quarterback scramble for that long.
No, you can't let him scramble for that long. You had him on that far right side of the field. You had him, and then he was able to double back. I mean, that's a great play by this quarterback. You got to give it to Owen Bradbury.
Kept it, and found the open receiver.
And managed to make that happen. But the Triton defense, you cannot. That's where you let yourself down.
Exactly.
When a guy gets that wide open. And credit to the kid, he made the catch too. So Bradbury now first and goal with 2 minutes left in this half. They're going to give it to Maloof up the middle. He's going to get a bunch of yards. He's going to keep going.
I don't know if he's going to see this.
Called short of the touchdown, but not by a whole
lot. He's on the line. He might be almost on the line. Hard to tell from here.
Yeah, it's going to be second and
Second and
inches for a touchdown. Second and inches. This is where Triton's got to step up. That was a rough fourth and 4.
I know,
that kid got a huge pass play. That'll kill you.
Confident there, turnover and downs there too. I thought they had him.
Yeah.
Scrambled too much.
This defense is about, I know we don't have like time of possession or anything. This defense has been on the field the whole time, it feels like. I mean,
still not a touchdown either.
The offense hasn't given them enough to run with. All right, here we go. Owen's got Bradbury on it, or Bradbury's got Maloof on his left. And he's going to give it,
big
got
hit.
Stuck.
Ryan Farrell out there.
Number 67.
Ryan Farrell,
that
big
is a
tackle.
Huge stick. That moves him back. That's almost a 3-yard hit right there.
He's not going anywhere in that play. Wow.
Third down, clock running, 50 seconds left. They don't actually have a lot of time.
No, this is for halftime too.
If they don't get this ball in on this play, they're going to have to run a play really quick to make something happen. So he's got Maloof on his right. If I'm guessing right, he's going to go right to Maloof. I don't know why you would throw this ball. No, he's going to try and run it. It's a pitch. It's a pitch. Is he going to get in? He's going to get in.
And he's in.
No, he's not. Is he in? Is he not?
He's in. He's in. There's a signal.
That's and a
flag. Okay.
Well, we'll see where that flag goes. Little extracurriculars after the play, maybe.
Probably
Can't imagine what else it was.
They're all moving off.
Unsportsmanlike or on which team we don't know yet. That could make a difference as to whether or not this kicker can make anything. Yeah. Looks like they're going to have to back it up some. Yep. Trying to see the signal now. Yeah, they're backing it up, so it's definitely on the Clippers. Not sure. Well, it's an unsportsmanlike. It's probably a taunting. That would be my guess.
Especially with the Newburyport Triton game, it's got to be taunting.
Yeah. It's funny you say that. So the Newburyport head coach was quoted in the paper today saying how, what did he say exactly? Something about how the kids, let me get the quote right. The kids don't like each other, talking about the Newburyport and the Triton kids.
And he's not wrong.
Oh, man, come on.
A lot of hate between Triton and Newburyport.
Why could you have so much hate? Come on, I don't buy that for a second.
Players and fans just not fans of each other.
I don't buy it for a second. You can have a rivalry without it being hate. I'm not sure about it. And I also don't understand why a head coach is saying that. It's one thing for the fans to say it, but head coach should be talking about sportsmanship and all that. So that's my little soapbox. I'm going to stand up on it, and I'm going to stay there. All right, so
a long extra point
that
here.
is a long extra point after that penalty.
They don't have anyone listed as a kicker.
Decent snap and a
That's
solid
a good kick.
Oh,
and it hits the post. There it is.
Hit the post.
That's a good kick. Wow.
So now, again, the parallels to the Patriots are a little frightening because that game last night, it was a bunch of missed kicks that made all the difference for the Patriots. Missed kicks by the Buccaneers. So, wow, that's that kick looked beautiful, too.
That's a nice kick. That's a far extra point.
Yeah.
They got pushed back a lot. I mean, they have no one listed as a kicker, too, so, I mean, I'm surprised he even reached the field goal post.
So we got 27 seconds left in this half, and it's 6-0. And the Triton offense has not moved the ball at all. They had a gift when they got the ball on a blocked punt where they had a chance to punch something in and really actually just went kind of backwards on that whole possession.
They have one first down this whole half.
One first down and then went backwards after that. It's only this is only going to be Triton's third possession of the entire game. That's insane.
This is an odd high school game. You usually don't see these shootouts in high school football. This is weird.
This is really not, and so if this is only the Triton offense third possession, that means that the Newburyport has had the ball for a ridiculous amount of time, which puts that Triton defense on the field for a long, long time as well.
I don't think they can keep that up for 2 more quarters after this.
All right, so here we go, and here's the kick. Booming
Good kick.
Solid. It knocked out the drone if the drone was in the wrong spot.
There's O'Brien with the return.
O'Brien back with it. He's got some room, and there's a flag already. There's another flag already. And there's going to be a flag at the end of that.
That's a horse collar right there.
I don't see the flag for the horse collar coming out yet. The flag is only on Triton for a block in the back or for a hold. It's going to be unfortunate because that tackle at the end
that looks like a big horse collar. I mean, that's pretty obvious.
That's exactly what it was. But it looks like, it's going to be another hold. That special teams is hurting them. I'll be honest.
No, offense and defense.
We're only halfway through the second game, but what we've seen so far has been special teams just not getting it done for them, and that's bringing it way back. It should be going in the other direction after that tackle at the end.
Yeah, but he was way back there.
18 seconds. What do you do? I think you
just end it here.
I think you kneel on it.
No point. Risk an interception here.
No.
Just kneel it.
No. Although, you got some speedsters. The question is if you got an offensive line that can protect Tommy long enough.
And they haven't been protecting him long enough
tonight. The ball. So we'll see what's going to happen here. Tommy is going to take the snap. Oh, he's going to hand it off. Simple right up the middle.
Right up the middle.
Oh, he got some yardage on that. Call timeout. 12 seconds.
12 seconds. All right, they can get someone going here and they give him time. You never know.
There's a first down. Run the ball up the middle and get a first down. Let's do a little bit more of that. They got a long way to go, though, because that ball is on the just about the 30-yard line, just shy of the 30, about the 28. So 1st and 10 from the 28 with 12 seconds left is not exactly a lot of space.
No. Need a big pass play here if they're going to get a touchdown. Or any points this time.
Although they've still got more timeouts. They've only used one timeout. So, I mean, it took 6 seconds off the clock for them to get that last play. It was 18 seconds. It's down to 12. I mean, here they go. They're at the 28. Tommy's going to take the snap. He's got just one back with him. And he's going to hand it off again.
There you go. Get a good block. He's got no good block.
Timeout again. 7 seconds. 7, 6, 5, 4.
And they're letting it go.
They're letting it go. And that's going to be it.
All right.
We're going to end the half here at a 6-0 Newburyport lead.
Defensive battle.
Triton with a total of 3 offensive possessions and probably a total of, 3 completions at the most? Probably only 2, and one got called back for a flag.
And the last possession was only the last couple of seconds of the half anyways.
Yeah.
So not really.
That was rough. That was rough. So, all right, we're going to do a little halftime, I guess a recap, just tell you what we think so far. We might as well go right into that. I think we saw, I'll get up and I'll turn around. I'll come over here with Liam.
All right,
Liam.
All right, so I'll start. So, very odd football game here tonight for a rivalry football game. We got not a lot of offense, a lot of defense tonight. Big defensive battle. And you got any thoughts on the half?
Yeah, we've had a couple of turnover on downs. We almost had one there when Newburyport was looking at a 4th and 4. They were probably around the 40 or so yard line, heading into Triton territory. But they a busted play. That their quarterback, Owen Bradbury, made something out of. I mean, credit to him. He kept the ball alive, made a great pass to a kid that was unfortunately way too wide open. On Triton's offensive side of the ball, we really haven't seen much work out. Right from the first set, they made a good first pass. They got 5 yards.
Little screen pass, and it worked.
Little screen pass, and then the next play was a pitch that there was a miscommunication. They had a miscommunication at least once on a fumble, and the offensive line hasn't given Tommy any time.
Nope, no time, and not a lot of passing for him.
Other than that, we got a beautiful night, a good-sized crowd.
Yeah, huge crowd tonight, a lot better than our last game here.
A very good Viking ship that needs to get a little bit fired up, and they haven't had anything to get fired up about yet. So hopefully the second half will give us something better. We're going to try and do an interview in a little bit here with one of the band members. They're out on the field right now, and we'll make sure we get our PSA in, and our stats guy will give us a look at what's been happening. It certainly hasn't been anything on the offensive end, but see what we can do. Anything else?
No, I think we're good. Not much to talk about for this half.
Fantastic. We'll be back.
I'm excited to watch Eddie. Every time I watch Eddie makes me so mad. He never stays in form.
No.
It doesn't at all. It's not. I'm excited. Eddie gets into it, but like, oh!
One vote. One vote. One vote. One vote.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Glad to see you out here at Triton for this awesome game against Newburyport. Welcome to our guests. Now taking the field to Triton Regional High School Viking marching band.
on the room this time.
Entitled One, and the band is led on the field by drum majors Gabby Dussault and Tyler Jacobs. Enjoy.
Why are you guys so close to the field?
Single. Individual. Undivided. Alone. Unique. Soul.
What's going on, Auntie Grace?
Hey, how are you? I was just telling the kids to be quiet, but it's more the adults that won't say anything. What you doing? Just hanging out, see the band?
Yeah.
How's your grandmother?
Okay.
One Direction. One Idea. One voice.
I can blame it on someone who I don't really appreciate. Oh, you don't know. You won't. I know. If you ask me to marry him, I probably should have don't even think this was our birthday. Don't say it. I don't see you on my mind. Are you this? Is he still dating Megan? Really?
Sean did. Matt dating Michelle.
My bad. Okay, let's go.
Want me to go back to where I was?
Yeah.
All right, we're good.
All right, fantastic. Well, we've already had the kickoff, and we're ready to go. Triton with a decent return all the way out across the 40-yard line. Here's the snap to Tommy, gives it to Christian O'Brien right up the middle.
Not
And
a lot
let's
of
see a
yards.
lot more of that. Actually, let's just see him give the ball
Yeah.
right at the middle.
Trying to get some yards at least. They barely gained anything all game.
So we're gonna do an interview at halftime. We're hopefully gonna still get one of the drum majors up from the band, and we'll give you that as soon as we can get someone up here. In the meantime, we're gonna keep going on this game, which has been painful so far. 6-0 Newburyport lead. Second down and about 8 now. Again up the middle to O'Brien. Again O'Brien with about a 3 or 4 yard gain on that. They've got the ball in decent field position. They got to come out and hit it, the Clippers in the mouth and move the ball down the field and score a touchdown. And that's the way this half has to start for the Vikings to get back in.
Still already a third down, though. It's the same theme as the first half already, so this is not looking good. 3rd and 4, though, or 3rd and about, 3rd and 4 or 3.
Easily makeable 4. This is a high-powered offense that has not been powering yet, but let's see something good happen here. Tommy Lapham again with Christian O'Brien in the backfield with him. He's going to take the snap. He is, isn't he? Here we go.
Take a snap. There he
Going to
goes.
give the ball again right up the
there
middle,
he is,
and there's a
first
first
down.
down.
Just keep trucking up the middle of the field. It's working
That
right
is
now.
how you move the ball,
Yeah.
you move the clock. So listen, Triton in the first half ran the ball 9 times. They only had really 2 possessions. That last possession
That
doesn't
doesn't
really
count.
count. But they ran the ball 9 times. 7 of those times were inside. What we just saw tonight were 3 more runs right up the gut, make it happen. It looks like the offensive line, we talked about it earlier, they want to hit people. They don't want to drop back and try and play some defense. Here's the snap, again up the middle, again O'Brien.
4 runs up in the middle in the row.
He's going to get about a yard on that. So we got a second down now and about 1. So now we got an interview here. So we're going to go ahead and talk to one of the drum majors from the Triton Marching Band. And we just go ahead and say who you are.
My name's Tyler Jacobs. Like you said, I'm a drum major for the high school marching band at Triton.
Fantastic. Well, welcome. We're going to keep calling the game as we're talking to you, so bear with us.
Okay.
We got a second down and 9 here. Tommy with the ball. He's going to fake the handoff. No, he gives the handoff to O'Brien, who's going to gain about 8 yards. So we wanted to talk to you tonight. We know that the marching band's competition season has started, so you guys had your first competition already. How did that go?
So our first competition was last Saturday. It was a little bumpy, but
A little bumpy.
as is expected of the first competition, but it went well. And tonight's performance was already such a huge improvement.
And that's what I was just going to ask. How did that performance go? And there's my answer.
So tell us a little bit about the piece that you guys are doing. I know it was introduced before, but this is something you'll keep doing through the course of the season?
Yeah. So every year we get a show, and this one is written for us by a company called Box 6, and.
Nice. Hold on 1 second. So beautiful pass by Tommy out to the left. That's Dylan Levitt with the
big
catch.
pickup.
Huge pickup for a first down. And this offense looks like it's clicking now. We got, they ran the ball right up the gut, right up the gut, right up the gut. And then good stuff with a pass out to the left by Tommy. Nice play.
Tommy had time on that play. That's what he needs.
That's what he's going to need all night if they're going to make it happen. So we'll get back to you in just a second here because this offense is moving a little bit quicker than we expected.
Much better than all the first half.
Much better.
We're already better.
See more offense than first time. And there it's going to be
Another
right up the
pickup
middle of
Brian
O'Brien
a
again.
big pickup.
Again with a bunch of yardage. So this is a piece that was written for you guys.
It wasn't written for us, but it is an original piece, so
Nice.
It's not something that you'll hear a lot of other places.
Nice.
It's called One. So the basic premise of that whole thing is that they take one note and one theme, and throughout
Right.
our 4 songs, it develops that.
That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. Now, how long have you been with the band? Are you a senior?
Yeah, I'm a senior.
Excellent.
This is my 5th year with the band.
5th year with the band. Fantastic. All right. Excellent. What are you doing next year? Do you know?
If all goes accordingly, hopefully I'll be in D.C.
Excellent.
Studying politics
It's
and
a good
psychology.
city. Fantastic. What school are you looking to go to?
American University.
Excellent place. Well, good for you. Good luck. Thank you very much
Thank
for coming.
you.
Really appreciate this. Good luck in the next competition.
All right, cool, thanks.
All right, take care. So we got 3rd and short now at the 19-yard line. Is that what I
think
just
so.
said?
I was trying to figure out what happened.
Yeah, we got third and
short.
3rd and short at about the 19. And Triton's offense looks like a completely different offense that came out of the locker room. Tommy's going to take the snap. He's got O'Brien with him. He's going to
Another
give it
run
to
by
him
O'Brien.
right up
Another
the middle.
pickup.
Beautiful.
First
He's
down
got a
and
block.
more.
He's around the corner, and that's it.
Oh,
No, not
no
throwing
flag.
it. Man.
Not an almost horse collar. Call.
I guess if you grab him by the jersey and throw
I
him
know.
down, it's not a
I
horse
guess
collar.
not.
but there was something close to it.
You know, whatever. It's a good run, and that's more than we saw all the first
All right.
half, so we'll take it.
First and goal. This is the first and goal they've had in this entire game, and we're 4 or 5 minutes and 4.5 minutes into the third quarter. Not what I would have expected at all. But they are moving the ball, and they are moving it fast. I like this. This is good stuff. Let's see a nice big touchdown here. Play some solid defense and turn this game around right away. Tommy's back. He's got Christian O'Brien to his left. Dylan Levin in motion. There's a flag
Pass.
already. It's a
Oh,
pass.
off his
man,
hands.
there's no way he didn't get hit before that ball
No.
came to him.
How do you see it? There is the flag.
Whether it's going to be offsides or illegal motion or something.
I guess it's
Game
on
play.
Triton.
We got our stats back. You missed all the crazy stats
Yeah.
that just happened there. We'll have to go back and review the record to see what went on. But we got at least 2 first downs by Triton. And they ran the ball like crazy right up the middle. A decent pass by Tommy. But now we're set back. Another penalty flag. Look, in the first half, they had 3 flags thrown on them on offense and 2 on defense. When you have more penalty flags and you have first downs, that's not a good half. Tommy now first and goal, just at about the 10 actually.
Still in good field position. They can work something here. Tommy keeps it.
It was a trick play. No, that actually went to.
Did he not keep it? Oh, it went to.
No, it was a direct
Kyle
snap
O'Doy,
to O'Doy.
Yeah.
And a trick play that did not work because that just backed it up.
Second down. I think they're still in the back to the 14. It looks like.
Yeah, they're
moving right back. Going the opposite direction.
Oh, direction.
Right
All
back to where the first half
Give
started.
the ball to O'Brien and let him run the thing right up the gut, right?
It's worked almost every single play this half.
And there's another flag. It's going to be motion this time. It's going to be a false start on the offense. It's the only reason why you throw a flag and stop the play. Unless it's a timeout. Oh, timeout on Newburyport.
All right. It's number 1 of the half.
So last game, we talked about how many timeouts that a high school team gets. In this first half, I think Triton called 1 timeout, right? Didn't
I
they
don't even know if they called any. I think Newburyport called 2. That was it.
And now they called their first one here. An interesting defensive timeout on a second down and goal from about the 14-yard line. All right, the Viking ship getting a little bit louder. They got something to cheer about now.
Haven't been able to cheer all game. This is the first I've really heard of them.
So I'm glad we did that interview at halftime there. Was it Tyler? Was that his name?
Tyler, yeah.
Tyler.
Didn't get to ask a question, though. That's a little disappointing.
Yeah, he answered the question before we got
already.
there. Yeah, all right. Oh,
Tommy's scrambling.
Tommy's scrambling. He's got some room. He's going to
He's
get rid of
looking
that ball.
and there, oh, it's out of his hands.
Oh, that is tough.
Another drop by
that is
Dylan Levitt.
tough. Oh, Tommy, unbelievable Tommy getting rid of that ball. Incredible pass.
That's a great pass, too, just right out of his hands.
Just couldn't grab it. Is he playing with some kind of broken hand or something? I mean, what's on his arm?
He's got a long sleeve in his arm.
A long sleeve, and
tell.
it's either a bionic arm or it's gloves. It's hard to tell.
I'm guessing gloves, but you never know.
Yeah, you never know. So probably have to go with gloves on that. All right, so Tommy's got to make something happen here. This offense has got to make something happen here. They were tremendous. I mean, they brought that ball down the field like crazy, and then they've just been stymied as soon as they got within a first and goal. Third and goal at the 14. Tommy rolls left,
Scramble
looks right,
again,
and that's going to bounce
short.
off the turf.
Just
Tommy.
like that, 4th down again.
So they got a kicker. Do you kick it now here?
Well, I don't know if he's playing tonight because I still haven't seen him out there. I haven't seen him on the sidelines.
They're going to have to go for it.
Yeah.
Again, not such a bad decision. I mean, if they throw the ball, don't get a touchdown. If they don't convert on this, they're going to give the ball at the 14-yard line. You know, that's not so bad.
Especially in this close of a game, you gotta go for it here.
5 minutes left in the third quarter. 4th and goal from the 14-yard line. Tommy with Christian O'Brien to his right, takes a snap, drops back.
And
the
he's
pass
getting
rush is
pressured again.
insane.
No time whatsoever.
He's got no time to get rid of it.
Oh, he scrambles away. Look at this.
He's got
Shoot.
Dylan shoot.
Oh,
Dylan
there
shoot,
it is.
touchdown.
What a touchdown.
Oh, that's
My
fantastic.
goodness.
That is fantastic.
What a pass by
Yes.
Tommy Lapham.
Tommy Lapham, 3 guys.
Across the whole field.
3 guys were going to kill him. 3 guys were right on top of him, and he finds Dylan shoot, back left corner of the end zone.
Beautiful play.
That is fantastic. Those two kids have been playing football together since they were probably 9 years old. and that you know they've been talking about having that kind of play.
And there it is.
That kind of play. That was beautiful.
That's an awesome play right there.
And Tommy back to put this one through the uprights, and if he can do that, they're going to take the lead. Here's the snap. Good pressure up the middle, but I
think that's wide.
No, it's wide right.
Wide. All right, tie game.
We've been learning now. We know to watch
we can watch the refs.
Don't watch the ball. A tie ball game. That's, again, a 4th down, a big conversion. This time it's Triton that gets the conversion.
Yeah, similar to Newburyport play, but much more impressive pass. I mean, that was a full field pass.
That was nuts.
That's a long pass.
That was nuts, and he should have been crushed.
He should have been destroyed. Three guys coming at him, and
somehow he stepped around.
Beautiful play.
That is good. That's highlight reel right there.
That's good football right there. That's awesome.
That is great stuff. Let's see some more of that. All right, now the Triton defense needs to step up, play solid. They had 2 flags thrown on them in the first in the first half. Newburyport a little bit different. They really only had flags thrown on offense. So we got to see something out of the defense again. They played well. They gave up that
only
one.
6 points. I mean, you can't complain.
Yeah, that's true. All right.
Only 6 points all first half.
Liam, you got a point. I'll give you that. 6 points, and it was really on one play, one busted play.
That one fourth and 8th or whatever, what it was.
And Newburyport's saying the same thing right now.
Exactly. A battle of defense and 4th downs tonight. I think that's what we're looking at.
And that's, I guess it's exciting football. I haven't been able to take a bite of my pizza, so it must be exciting football.
Exactly.
Here's the kick, another squib kick, only the second kick of the night. Catches it, it's going to be at about the 30. Looks like he's going to get dropped. Nope, he's going to get out of there, and he gets stopped right on the sideline.
About the 36, 37-yard line. Not too big. I mean, this is better for this Triton special teams defense because we've seen some bad plays on kick returns.
Yeah.
I mean, the Ipswich game, they made it to the 50 almost every single kick return and punt return. So.
And that game, Triton had its better kicker out there who was putting the ball deep on him.
So, I mean, it's better. We'll look at the bright side of things here.
Liam's all about the bright side.
Yeah, you got to look at the things. Rough season, you want to look at the bright side of things.
Yeah, you're right. Rough season.
Yep.
So like we said at the beginning, Triton 1-3, Newburyport 1-2. Both of them coming off of losses. Newburyport now with the ball. Owen Bradbury's got 2 backs with him. And he's going to hand it off to, it looks like Maloof.
I think, out there.
Not getting too many
He's
yards.
Only about a yard or 2 there.
Yeah, so it's going to be 2nd and long. Yeah, so Newburyport coming off a 35-0 loss. Like we said, they had 1 touchdown before tonight. Their next game is against Pentucket, who's 1-3 right now. Newburyport, I mean, they could put a little win streak together here if they walk out with a win. Guessing that Pentucket's not that good either.
I guess Cal football is not very good this year.
Not particularly. No. So Triton's next game is here next Friday night against Amesbury, who's 0-4. And Amesbury's playing Ipswich right now. So who knows whether Amesbury comes in off a winning streak or if Amesbury comes in 0-5. Owen Bradbury, one running back there with him.
He's got 2 back there. He's got 1 next to him, yeah.
I got to keep looking at the screen here.
Probably Harmon and Maloof again.
Oh, it's Maloof again.
Maloof. Not going to get that many yards.
Nope, stuffed up again.
No first down. Another 3rd down. This is good. This is what we want to see from this Triton defense.
Defensive line has been solid tonight.
Yeah, they have.
Definitely have.
Big play from the big defensive linemen out there.
So let's see what they can do. Can they hold them here? And then we'll see another one of those crazy punt plays, I imagine, if they hold them to the 4th down.
Just got to stop them here, 1 play at a time.
That's exactly right. It sounds very Belichickian right there. All right, cheerleaders trying to get the crowd going. Crowd needs to understand what defense is.
It's a huge crowd today. They're not really being very energetic.
This is when this is the crowd we should cheering for this defense. Make some noise. We're definitely not the loudest stadium in the Cal.
No.
So, quarterback keeper, and there's the pitch at the last second.
No first down there. Another big stop. I don't think he gained any yards.
And that was a seriously risky pitch.
That was.
And he was in the grasp when he let that thing go. So all right, so 3, hopefully a 3 and out here. We'll see what Newburyport decides to do with it.
I'm assuming they're going to go for it.
Another block punt would set things up pretty nicely.
Bradbury's out there. I mean, he did punt it earlier, but I think they're going to go for it.
I don't know. 3 minutes left. 2:59. So 3 minutes, clock ticking left in the 3rd quarter.
It looks like they're lining up for it.
They seem to be lining up for it. Who
looks
can
like
tell?
a pass. Yeah, we don't know. This is what happened the first punt they did.
So they're Triton's running, or D-backs are moving off the line. They're giving them that. They want to throw a quick pass. They're going to have it. Nope,
and there's the punt. Oh, and it's blocked again. I think it's hit off his own teammate there.
Triton's going to pick up that ball.
What in the world just happened there?
Is that Alex Fecto
Yeah,
jumping around
big
the ball?
big pickup there.
I love that kid. That is fantastic. He is excited. Of course, the thing is you can't keep that ball, Alex. That's actually, that ball belongs to Newburyport, so you got to give it back. Good for him, though.
That was a crazy. I think he hit Miles Maloof in the back of the legs there. It bounced out. What a confusing play.
You know what? But that's like an own goal. We're going to go ahead and give it, or like in hockey, where you give it to the last guy that touched it. So we're gonna call it a block punt by Triton. Alex Fecto with the block. You good with that, stats guy? All right. So that's 2 block punts. Now, how many times do we think we get to say that?
This is a rarity, especially in high school football. This is crazy.
I think they might retire. Newburyport might retire that play, though.
Yeah, I think they're done.
You could see the Triton defensive backs backing up. They knew.
Yeah,
it was
Tommy
coming.
was way back. He was on like the 30-yard line.
They felt it coming. So Tommy takes a snap. He's going to hand it
O'Brien
right
up the middle. That's what we want to do. There we go.
He's
just keep
running.
moving up the field. That's what you got to do. It takes time off the clock, and it
pounded it. He got about 6-7 yards on that play.
Yeah.
Looking at 2nd down and about 4. 2 minutes left in the third quarter, and they're at the 45-yard line or so. Good God.
Looks like
no,
35, yeah. You got to kind of keep this ball for a while. I mean, the defense had to play so much that first half. They got to get him off the field.
Played the entire first half. So
and a lot of these guys play both offense and defense. They got to try to slow it down on offense and keep gaining yards. Keep handing off to O'Brien, just like that. Look at that.
Actually, that's Levitt.
Oh,
That's
Levitt.
Levitt going around the outside. It was Levitt was in motion, took the handoff from Lapham and went around the outside. That's only the first sweep that they've done this half. And
I don't think they had any in the first half.
Eric Gundrum well, they did.
Oh, they did actually.
Yeah.
They did?
Yeah. That's their third sweep. They had 2. They ran the ball twice on the outside in the first half, and that was their first one of this half. Our stats guy who calls his company, what did you say? Almost 100%? Almost 100% stats. There we go. So Tommy
going to keep it there.
Going to keep it and going to get tackled hard, but you know the way the kid carried him.
He might be getting
the first down.
I don't know. So hard to tell from here.
So that was like a rugby tackle where the kid wrapped him up and like took his momentum with him, but in football you actually don't want to do that.
Just keep moving him forward. Good for us.
Oh, he didn't get the first. Come on, let's see the chain gang come out. Let's get a measurement.
So hard to tell from here.
Yeah, calling it a 4th down. So 55 seconds left. 4th and inches. 50 seconds left now in the third quarter. You run a play. You got to run a play.
Yeah, still 40 seconds left.
You got to just pound it. Now here again, Triton can't go under center. They never do. But the way O'Brien's been running the ball, God, give him the ball. Just let him run it right up the middle again. He's not going to get it.
Stuffed.
He is not going to get it.
Tommy keeps the ball and he gets pushed way back. And they're not going to lose that many yards.
Pushed back. Yeah, they're not calling it back 9, but he did get pushed back 9 yards on that. That is a really tough 4th and out.
Yeah, that's not good.
Turnover on downs. That is. They had some momentum. They were definitely moving that ball well. That's tough. Took a lot of time off the clock, but that defense has got to get back out there again.
And yep, more play for the defense.
Yeah. Yeah, this has been another really fast quarter. This one went by quick. I mean,
all these quarters have been.
Well, the second quarter seemed to drag a little bit after we
at the end, we were talking. There was all those 4th down plays, and
right.
But still, this has been a fast game.
So here we go, 1st and 10 for the Clippers at about the 35-yard line, maybe the 30. He's going to take it back and pass, and he's looking downfield. He's got nothing, but he's going to keep it up the run. He's got a lot of room. He's easily got a first down. Well, almost over the 50.
Over the 50, it looks like.
Good stick at the end of the play, and a flag. Again, what's the flag for? Is it going to be taunting?
Defense is pointing that way.
Yeah, might be a taunting penalty.
Yeah, they're all clapping.
Yep.
Right.
Gabe Butts clapping his hands wildly.
Yeah,
they're moving it back. So it's a first down, but they're going to move the ball back. A good 10 yards, 15 yards?
They're moving back quite a lot.
Yeah, it looks like unsportsmanlike, I think. Yep, 15 yards. So he picks up about, good
like
Lord,
25
he
at least.
Up 25, and they're moving it all the way back.
All right.
It's going to be a first down. I mean, he picked up the first down, but you move it back on the penalty. So the net is about 5 yards. He picked up 20, you move it back 5.
Only out to 35 now.
The chain gang needs to move now. There's a little bit of confusion. There they go. All right, a little bit of confusion there. Come on, Eric Lapham, get your chain gang together here. All right, so they had a 1st and 10 at the 30. Now they got a 1st and 10 at the 35. and hopefully we don't see a big hole like that. It just disappeared. I mean, the Triton middle of that Triton offensive or defensive line. Maloof going to swing it out to his right. And he's going to get a lot of room.
He finds the hole. There's another first down.
Big time. Gabe Butts trying to throw him out of bounds, but he gained 25 easily on that play.
Easily. Back to even farther ahead of where they were the last run.
That was a 25-yard just run right around the right side of the line.
2 in a row from that Clippers offense
for Miles Maloof. That looked really too good on him.
Yeah.
And the clock runs out, and that's the end of the third quarter. Again, that thing went by really, really fast.
Already in the fourth quarter.
We're already into the fourth quarter, and it's
only 8:23, and we're already into the fourth quarter. It started at 7.
All right, so I'm going to have a bite of pizza, and since we're at the end of the quarter, we're going to get our PSA from Liam.
All right, so once again, this is helping out the Triton Education Fund and the cross-country team, which I'm a part of. On October 21st, there's a zombie run. It's a fun run. The fun run's at 8 a.m. for probably the younger kids. We're on the track here. And then we got a 5K on the road. You start in that Triton, you run the roads that we all run on, and all the proceeds will benefit the team and the school. So it's a good time. It's a good run to get in. Good way to get in shape if you want to. And we're going to be helping out there. The cross-country team will be supporting the meet, and it should be a fun time. All right, we're going to keep going. All right, our commentary's eating some pizza, but I think Education Fund is selling bricks, I guess, right now. Our stats guy is telling us.
You got to get one of those bricks. So we have one for our 3 kids out there. It's pretty cool.
Oh, for the one to put in front of like the
yeah.
Oh, okay, nice.
A walkway. How much do those run, Eric? $100 for a brick. $100
expensive
for a brick.
brick.
Well, if you're only buying one, it's not so bad. All right, 1st and 10 at the 40 for the Clippers. They are moving the ball. Maloof has had 2 good runs. One of them called back, not really called back. Oh, and there's a pass, and that's got to be picked.
Oh, and out of his hands. A little too high. Dylan Street almost got that.
And looks like
flag.
Is he injured? No. A flag, really?
Yeah, I saw a flag get thrown up over there. I think so.
Well, it's on the offense
okay, never
again.
mind.
So are they going to decline this one? No, you know what? Take the flag this time.
Yeah,
back
let him move him back.
Back him up. You don't. It's not like they've been moving the ball consistently the whole night, so you don't need to worry about that. You really are playing for field position at this point in the game. And here's the big question. I know it's early to ask, but we're into the fourth quarter. What happens in a tie in high school football? Is it college rules? Is it pro rules? Is there some kind of high school
Do we go to
rules?
overtime? I think maybe it ends in a tie.
I hope it doesn't end in a tie.
Yeah, we gotta learn up on that.
Yeah, we gotta do a little study in our high school football rules. We got another game. We got at least one more game.
Yes.
Maybe 2 before the end of the season. So, all right. So Bradbury's going to keep
it. Another big run, and he might be gone.
Too many yards, and he might be gone. He's going to score.
Gone.
He's going to score. No flags on this play. He's going to get all the way in.
That's the second big run of the drive already.
That was an option, and he kept it this time. And
saw another hole. It's like 3 plays after the last one we did that.
He looked good on that run, and the Triton defense has been on the field too long.
They're getting tired. You saw it there. They couldn't catch up to him. I don't think he's that speedy of a guy.
No, that's a big part of their problem right now. They're just not. They're not closing down on the ball carrier fast enough, and they're on the field for too long. So this
a nice
is
long drive would be ideal for them right now. Touchdown, a nice long drive.
Yeah, this is a shocker here. We got 12, possibly 13-6. Here's the kick. That one looks really good.
Yeah,
There's no way that missed.
Yeah,
all
okay.
Right. So
13-6.
13-6 with 10.5 minutes left in the fourth quarter. Triton's offense has been high-powered until tonight. This was
almost
not the night for the Triton offense to kind of fall down. And they moved, but the thing is, they had it all the way down to a 4th and inches, and that turned the game right there. I mean, from what we can see right now, the way it is, that 4th and inches that they didn't get,
that might cost them. That's a big time.
They were down on the 30-yard line or so, and just couldn't convert a really short 4th down. And got pushed really far back, too. I mean, not that spot on that ball made a huge difference, but all right, now they need to do something.
What is he yelling over there?
We got an unruly parent in the crowd tonight. Probably going to have to get tossed at some point, but that's all right. He's actually the guy selling the bricks, now that I think about it, so maybe that's what they need to do. All right, so here we go. Newburyport to kick off. unfortunately, again tonight, got to see if the Triton offense, special teams, maybe make something. That's a
beautiful kick. Wow.
God, he's all the way back, about his 15.
Oh, and he dropped it. Oh,
Dropped
my
it,
goodness.
and he's got it now. He's got he's got a little bit of room on that left sideline.
Oh,
He's
he
got a
blew
little
at the
more room.
field.
Come
There
on,
he
come
is.
on, come on. And
That's got to be a horse collar.
flag.
Come on.
How are they not throwing the flag on
That's
this
just
horse
3 of
collar
them that
tackle?
probably should be a horse collar tonight.
I don't understand that at all. I don't understand how they're not throwing the flag on those horse collar tackles.
Man.
It just keeps happening.
Well, good run from Jared Durkin. He almost made it to the 50 there. I think they're about the 45. No, a little bit less.
You're going to have to take that up with the MIAA. What's going on with this?
Where's these horse collar rules? We need some more strict rules.
Hey, maybe that's not a rule in high school football. Who knows? All right, so we got 1st and 10 at about the 43-yard line. They need to drive. You know, I'm gonna disagree. I don't think we need a long drive here. We need a quick strike and make something happen. Tommy's gonna drop back, swing it out to his right. Dylan Levitt.
Oh, and he gets smushed.
He's not gonna get anywhere.
Got 4 Clipper defenders on him right there.
Yeah, that's tough. That's one of those plays that either works or it doesn't. In that case, it just gave him nothing but a completion. Completion and a loss of a couple of yards.
Yeah, moves him back on that one.
So this O-line has got to give Tommy a little more time. They're doing great when they're running the ball and when they're running the ball up the middle, although they couldn't convert a 4th and inches. But here they need to give him more time because he's going to have to throw the ball now. They got to move the ball quick. He's going to throw it quick.
Dylan shoot. Got about 5 on that one.
That's good. That's good. That'll give him a third and
Another third down.
Third and a manageable 7 yards or so. They're just shy of the 50-yard line, right at about the 47. 9 minutes and a half and ticking. We're running out of time at the pace that this offense has gone at tonight. Think about it. They did that nice drive to start things off, but it took a long time. It took most of that third quarter. 3rd and 7. Tommy drops back.
Got
no time at all,
and that's a big sack.
And he's sacked. That offensive line they're not helping him out tonight.
He caught the ball and they were already on him. No time whatsoever.
They're not helping him out.
Nope.
4th and way too long to do anything but punt it. They got to punt it. They got to get the ball back. It's 9 minutes. 9 minutes now in the 4th quarter. So they need to do exactly what the Patriots do. They need to come out with a win somehow after they haven't been playing their best.
Did it last night. Let's see if the Triton Vikings can do it here.
Let's see what happens. You know, a little drop on the other end. You know,
never know.
Pick it up. Fumble recovery. Bad snap. A little bit low. Tommy gets it off though. That's a decent punt. He's going to field it about the 30, 35.
They got to hit him right away.
They got to hit him, and they do hit him.
All right, there we go. Like no gain on that punt return.
Beautiful. So the Clippers are going to start with the ball at about the 32, and they got to stop them. There's no two ways about it here. They've absolutely got to clamp them down now. So again, that Ruley parent, he's going a little crazy. Not sure what's going to happen to that guy. Don't know if he's going to make it through the rest of the game. We'll see. He might get tossed. Got a bunch of Triton officials there taking a close eye at that guy, giving him the stink eye. So, all right, we need the cheering section to get going here.
Still have not heard much from the fan section today.
On defense. They don't understand.
No.
On defense,
you got to get the defense fired up. They're tired out there and playing the whole game.
You got to be loud.
Got to be loud. Not giving them any help.
Hey, man, they're your classmates.
I know.
You gotta
What's going on over there?
You got to have a word with them.
Yeah.
All right, here we go. 1st and 10 from about the 32. He's going to drop back. Nope, he's going to hand it off to, looks like Maloof gets completely crushed.
He got the ball there already on his legs.
Really good stuff.
Good stop.
Again, Maloof, even on the big runs that he's had, he hasn't shown a whole ton of speed, so I'm not sure, you know, what's been the difference here. They got that one time we got around the outside and just really ran with it. And then Owen, was it Bradbury?
Bradbury, yeah.
Had that one play where he actually ran off tackle before he got into some open space. So they've only really given up those 2 big runs. But they're down 7. And there's 7 minutes and 55 seconds left in this game.
This quarter's going away real fast, too. This has been such a fast game. I don't understand. This clock's going to be double the speed.
This is when it's killing you.
Yeah.
And it's killing you, too, that there's no play clock. Cause,
I know. We don't know what's going on.
You can't see how close it is to them. And it's going to be another pitch. No,
another big stop. There we go. I think Josh starts with a big stop right there.
Beautiful.
3rd and probably about 17 now. Yeah. That's a pretty good glass.
3rd and super long.
Super long. Maybe more than 17. We don't know about this scoreboard up here, but.
So we're not going to see, if they can get a stop, we're not going to see Newburyport go for it. They're going to have to punt the ball
You got
away.
it. In this field position, you can't.
But at this point, Triton has to score, and they have to score fast.
They got to stop them first. Because we've had a situation like this earlier, and touchdown came out of it for the Clippers.
So now we flipped roles. So you were the optimist coming out of the half, and I was the pessimist. And now it's the fourth quarter.
It's the fourth
I'm already
quarter.
talking about getting the stop and getting the fourth down. But you're right.
There was a lot of time earlier. I was optimistic, but.
Well, the way they came out in the second half,
yeah,
it was good stuff to be optimistic about, but not now. Not now. We need some good stuff. All right, Alex Fecto down on a knee, going right up the center. Let's see something happen here. They got a pass. Drops back. No.
There's Dante Harmon. Another big stop. There we go. Fourth and very long.
Fantastic.
That's what they needed right there.
You can hear the vuvuzela going. The band is getting itself back
together. There we go. They're getting a little bit louder over there.
Yeah. Got to get the band pumped up. We got to get the Viking ship going here. Go out and sink a Clipper ship, right? So who's that back to catch that? 25? Who's that on Triton back to catch the punt?
25. I think we got Sammy Rennick back there right now.
Rennick back there. He's a special teams guy. He doesn't run the ball normally.
No,
he's not a wide
receiver either. Just special teams.
Yeah. All right. He's got to have good hands and good eyes, I guess. Catch those kind of punts. And then the other thing is good judgment, because if it's one of those bouncing punts and stuff, you just got to get away from it. Just don't touch it.
Too risky, especially at this time of the game. We're already under 6 minutes.
We got a timeout.
That's what we call a timeout there.
Probably
See, I don't think it matters. They both have a ton of timeouts left.
Yeah. Probably a timeout by Newburyport. They probably wound the clock down and then called that timeout. 5 minutes, 49 seconds left. 6-13. The Triton Vikings on the wrong side of that, and on the wrong side of offense the whole night tonight. We just haven't seen anything happen except for that first possession of the second half, where they really came out and tore things up.
That was the only good offense we've seen really all night.
Yeah.
But still only a one-touchdown game, so.
Actually, now you think about it, that offense included that incredible throw by Tommy across the field on a fourth down.
That was the best offense I think we've seen all night from both teams.
They've had 3 first downs, all on that first drive, and they haven't done anything since. Our stats guy, Mr. Gundram here, keeping us informed. And actually giving us incredible stats from the last game that we were here. We were talking about 65% completion rate. We were talking about 10 first downs. We were talking about 5 third down conversions, 4 touchdowns. Give anything to take one of those touchdowns and apply it to tonight. So here we go. Clipper's going to snap and punt this ball. We got Rennick back to catch it for Triton if it actually gets to him. Their punter's been blocked twice.
Couldn't block it this time.
No, but it's going to bounce out of bounds around the 40-yard line, maybe. All the way down about the 35, 36-yard line or so. All right, this is it. This is the possession with 5 minutes and 40 seconds left in this quarter, in this half, in this game.
Yep. And what do you do here? Do you go slow right now and just try to get the clock out and go for a touchdown, or go fast and just try to get a quick touchdown here? I
think you run the ball like you've been doing. You run it enough so you set up the pass, so you set up the play action. Although honestly, this offensive line hasn't given Tommy any time.
No time whatsoever.
I'm not sure you can really count on them this late in the game to suddenly find the way that they're going to block. You're going to have to run the ball in order to get this. And then the big question then is, if you get it all the way down and you score, do you go for 2?
That's true. That's true. Go for the win. Go for the tie. Well, let's forward to touchdown first. One play at a time.
Yeah. All right, everybody's pointing at nobody's moving yet. Tommy's going to take the snap. He's got O'Brien to his right. He is going to throw. It's a quick dump over the middle.
I think
Looks like he caught it. He did catch it.
Yep, Dylan Levitt there.
Dylan Levitt with about a 7-yard pickup on that. Gets him out to about the 44-yard line or so. Clock is still moving, 5 minutes and 25 seconds. Triton's in a hurry-up offense. And here they go. They have to have these plays set to go right now. This is crunch time. This is like a 2-minute drill. He's going to throw it again this time.
Pass wide. I think he might have dropped that one. I think it was too short.
Nope, he's going to make that catch as well. There we go. And they're going to have to call. They're going to have to stop the clock because they're going to bring out the chains on this one.
Oh, this one's going to be
close.
No, I think it's a first down.
First
there
down.
we go. All right, good play.
Beautiful.
2 passes in a row. Now they're giving some more time.
Mr. Gundram, we're racking up the first downs again.
Here we go.
Here we go. 2 pass plays, 2 complete. And Triton's ready to go. Tommy's back. He's got O'Brien to his right. Takes it back. He's got enough time this time to really air it out, but it's a little bit overthrown. That was
almost picked. I don't think the defender was paying much attention.
And Dylan Levitt pulling up a little bit sore on that. hobbling a little bit on his way back to the line. That's too bad. He had time. He could look down the field, and he just couldn't make the pass. And Triton is now at 4 minutes and 49 seconds away from the end of this game. They have got to make something happen here. We got 2nd down and 10 at about the 48-yard line. They're going to go back to O'Brien up the middle. O'Brien's going to cross the 50, and that's about all he's going to get. It's going to be
3. That's it.
It's going to be 3rd and 8. And that clock, again, is still moving. 4 minutes and 40 seconds left.
Well, this is a major 3rd down here. We got to convert this.
All right, they're switching up some guys on the line. They need time for Tommy to get that ball out of his hands.
Give him some protection.
Somebody's got to make a play on offense. O'Brien's behind him. Got Dylan Levitt out to the left. Can't see who's on the far left. Probably Dylan Shute. He's going to drop back. He's got no time at all. It's a little bubble screen, and it's picked. And it's picked. It's an interception by Newburyport. Newburyport's going to run it down. Tommy can't make the tackle. 72 on the tackle. And that's going to be it.
That's all you want to see.
That is going to be it.
4 minutes left. You never know, but that's a heartbreaker right there. That might be a game.
Looked like Tommy just didn't get quite enough under it to get over the defender. And that's partly because that's a design screen where you let the defensive line come in like that, but he was so rushed. Looked like he didn't even have time.
Didn't have time at all. Tonight.
Yeah, that's been the theme.
That can change a game right there if you give your quarterback more time.
We got commentary from one of the guys working the chains, Tommy Lapham's dad, talking about the way the defense can't tackle. But to be honest, I don't think it's the defense not tackling.
No.
I think it's the offensive line not giving anybody time to get something done. And the defense, again, we've been talking about. They've been on the field so much tonight.
You can tell. Look,
it's
they're gassed out there.
Yeah.
The legs are starting to go.
Here they are. Now it's a 1st and 10 at about the 15-yard line. And Newburyport's going to take this ball, and they're going to run it if they're smart, and they're going to wind down as much clock as they possibly can.
That's going to get a couple of yards there. I think it's Dante Harmon out there.
Dante Harmon on the carry. Gets about 4 yards on that run. Going to take it down to just about the 10-yard line. Clock ticking down now.
No, did we get timeout?
They called the timeout.
Still going.
Timeout Newburyport. Or I'm sorry, timeout Triton. Yeah, now is when they start using all their timeouts because they let them score and they let them take too much time and it's over. Viking ship looking very distraught.
Yeah.
You know what, kids, man, you got to be louder. You got to be cheering the whole game.
Yeah, not happening tonight.
Yeah. This is tough. This is a rivalry game. This is a big one. And Triton's defense has just been on the field for too long. It's been really tough.
All right, flag on the play.
A flag looks like a false
on the
start.
offense.
Yeah, and the Clippers coach are telling him, hey, calm down, calm down. You know, this is the kind of situation where Newburyport can get in trouble because you're all excited. You think you're going to put this game away. There's still 4 minutes left. I mean, there's still 3 minutes and 53 seconds. There's a lot of time. It's not like the Newburyport offense has lit it up tonight.
And one fumble and interception, you guys have a total different game.
Yeah. Of course, the Newburyport offense has also scored twice as many touchdowns already as they have in their whole season. That's painful.
Yeah.
That is painful. So they're coming up to the line after that timeout, which also the timeout stopped the clock. The penalty sent him back another 5 yards. Got about a 2nd and 9 or 2nd and 11 now. It's a keeper.
Another keep by Bradbury.
A keeper, and he's got too much space on the sideline. Great tackle at the end of that play.
Gets to about the 12.
Who's number 4 on Triton?
Josh Darcy.
Darcy, solid tackle at the end of that play. He picked up a few, but it's going to be a third down about 5 now.
Clock's still gonna be running right now.
3rd down and 5, and clock ticking down now. 3 minutes and 25 seconds left. You know they're going to get it under probably 3 minutes before they snap this ball.
If we don't know, we don't want the play clock.
Yeah.
Maybe we'll get the play clock next time.
Yeah.
We were wishing for it. Wish for the drone.
There isn't one, and
That's
I think in the games that I've been to, there isn't a play clock, and I don't know if that's something in high school where they just don't have a play clock on the field. So
they're trying to hurry it up here. The ref must be saying.
Going wrong. It's almost all the way down to. Yep, they get the snap off.
Maloof might run this one in.
Maloof is going to go all the way in. Going to go right over Gabe Butts.
That might be the game there. Dipped under 3 minutes.
Yep, Miles Maloof with a really solid run to the left side of that line. And that is definitely going to end this game, unfortunately, with 2 minutes and 55 seconds left.
And the way the offense is playing, there's no way it can get 2 touchdowns.
It's gonna
that
be hard.
fast.
And the Vikings head coach out on the field, pretty upset with the ref. And I got to agree. I mean, they had way too much time to snap that ball.
Yeah.
It couldn't have been within the amount of time. The quarterback went all the way over to the sideline. Here's the kick.
I think that one's good.
Yeah, that one's solid.
Oh, no, hits the post again.
It's supposed to get
2 posts in there. That's weird.
19-6. I guess you still got a chance.
You never know, but this is just what the way this offense is playing.
Yeah, it is frustrating without that play clock. It's the referees are trying to make a call out there, and they don't have something they can see right in front of them.
Exactly.
So it's a tough one. So 2 minutes and 55 seconds left. 6-19. Triton's offense has got to run this ball all the way back, make a defensive stop, and make a miracle comeback right here. Right?
You never know. You never know. They could do it.
They could. We'll be screaming and yelling if it happens. That's for sure. So I think the defense, and all the defense hasn't played that badly. I mean, you think about it.
It's only 19 points. I mean,
it's only 19 points. They also, that was a short field. They gave up after that interception. They were trying to play defense on a very short field. And they really only gave up the one big run there at the end by Maloof around the outside. Or no, it wasn't really on the outside. It was kind of off tackle, right?
Yeah, I think he broke a tackle and kept going.
Yeah. So unfortunately, Newburyport going to kick this ball again. The last time O'Brien had a really solid run back and another horse collar tackle on
But
him.
no call on that.
No call. We'll see what happens here. 2 minutes, 55 seconds left. 19-6. Newburyport's come into Triton and really slapped the Triton team around a little bit too much. So here we go. That kick is huge. Solid kick. No, it might go out of bounds. No, he's going to field it.
Durkin picks it up.
Crosses the 10, crosses the 20.
And out of bounds.
All
right, well, at least the clock stops. I mean, that's one bright side.
We're looking for all the positives we can
Any
find.
bright side we can find, we'll point it out.
All right, so our unruly parent has gotten quiet. The Viking ship has gotten quiet. The sideline's gotten quiet. Triton needs to do something spectacular right here with 2 minutes and 48 seconds left before we're out of time. And again, they're going to be playing Amesbury, who doesn't have a win yet, but the way Triton's been playing, they took care of Ipswich well, but they also haven't had a great season so far.
Not at all.
They're definitely missing some of last year's, especially Liam Spillane, I would say. All right, Tommy drops back. A lot of pressure on him. He's going to have to keep it, and he's going to get a few yards on that.
Not as much, though. Only about 2 or 3 there.
And the clock's going to keep running unless they call a quick timeout. 2 minutes and 37 seconds left.
No timeout, looks like.
Not calling the timeout, trying to run the play right away. Here they go. Tommy's going to make take the snap. He's got O'Brien on his right. I'm looking for Dylan Levitt. Don't see him. It looks like he's on the far left side, and he's going to go to Levitt.
Downfield, and
there he is.
They got out of bounds. All right, that's a decent play.
Good play. Solid play, first down. Is that Levitt or Shoot with that catch?
Dylan Shoot out there with that catch.
Dylan Shoot.
Smart to get right out of bounds. Clock's still over 2 minutes. There's still a little bit of hope.
2 minutes and 16. Yeah.
You never know. Gotta keep the hopes up.
God, the way this team is played, you really truly never know.
Exactly.
I mean, a big, huge play right here can make a huge difference. Tommy's going to drop back. Again, not much time. He's got to make some time. Scrambling like crazy. Going to chuck the ball downfield. He's got him, and he dropped
right
it.
through his hands.
Dylan Levitt with a tough drop. When they go back and watch the tape, the thing is you can't see those receivers when you're trying to watch a quarterback scramble around, but somehow Dylan got himself wide open. And Tommy managed to find him. Levitt just couldn't make the catch.
Right to the hand. That's sad. That's hard.
That is a tough one. All right, stops the clock. Just trying to find the bright side
here. All right,
here.
there you go. Stop the clock. We're still over 2 minutes.
2 minutes and 6 seconds. It's only second down. They're at about the 35-yard line. Tommy talks to Christian O'Brien behind him, looking to the sideline, getting the call. Receivers are set. Here we go, and there's a flag. And it was because the offensive line, not sure who it was, but he reset himself. False start, back it up 5.
All right, I don't know if you have any bright side from that play right there.
Let's Tommy rest a little bit more.
Yeah, there we go. There's one.
We'll take anything we can get at this point. One thing I was looking for before this game were the stats for the Cal, and I couldn't find them. But they're not going to look good after this.
No,
not enough yardage. Not enough first downs. Tommy with the keeper. It's an option, but
find
he's
a
going to
hole.
stay
There
with
he
it.
is.
He's got it. He's got more than 10. He's got
Keep
a first
moving.
down plus.
There we
He's
go.
got a lot of room to run. He's going out to the left side.
Take it
Has
down
he
the
got
left
room?
side of the field.
He's got
Take it out of
space.
bounds.
He's
Take
going
it
to
out
cut
of
it back.
bounds.
He's
Take
going
it
to
out
cut
of
it back.
bounds. There it is. That's
Well,
a huge run.
Clock keeps going. Clock keeps
Did he
going.
get out of
No,
bounds? No, he might have got out there.
they got to stop the clock to move the chains anyway. That is a
There we go.
phenomenal
That's an
run.
awesome play.
That's a serious busted defense on Newburyport. I mean, what happened there? It was a simple quarterback an option, and he kept it, and he just made something out of the field.
Kept finding the holes, and he just kept running right through them. That's a good play by Tommy.
He ran from the far right side of the field to the far
All
left
over the
side of the field, just like he threw the ball from the far right side of the field to the far left side of the field. All right, so the crowd's starting to get it going now. Minute and 43 seconds left. First and 10. Tommy's back. He's got it unloaded. He looks towards the end zone.
Dirk
Almost
catches
has
it.
him.
There we go.
Is he in? No, he's down.
Yeah, he's a little bit down, about a yard too short.
Right about the 5-yard line.
Clock keeps running, though. They got to hurry up
Clock
offense
keeps
here and
running.
run it in.
Down at the 5-yard line.
Just give it
They
to
gotta set
O'Brien
up.
here. Let him run up the middle.
When they had a 4th and inches, they did that and they didn't get anywhere.
So Tommy kept it on that
Tommy
play.
kept
I think
it,
you just
you're
got to give it to O'Brien. Let it run up. He was doing awesome tonight with the play up the middle.
That's going to be a
False
false
start.
start on the offense. Move it back 5
All right,
again.
then never mind.
So we got 2nd and 2 at about the 3-yard line. Now it's going to be second and about 8. Again at the right. It's going to be right around the 10. And they back that ball up. Clock in 1 minute and 15, which is it's not enough time to get 2 scores. I mean, you know, an onside kick. That's what they're going to have to do after this. God knows how many times they practice that. So here we go. 2nd down. Not quite goal to go. We're at about the 10-yard line, and it's going to be a timeout, probably Newburyport.
Got to set up this defense here.
Yeah, timeout Newburyport to try and set up their D. And that's good. You know, you like that. That gives Triton a chance to take a look, talk about it, figure out what they want to do. They got to score.
Need to score and need to get the ball back almost instantly.
Yeah, so it's an onside kick after that.
Yeah.
You know that, but they can't afford to take 2 or 3 plays
No, they got to score right here. Just knock it in right now.
Yeah.
Maybe we can get a trick play. Last game, you know, O'Brien threw it into Tommy. You never know. Let's see that again.
That was that. So that was that. They talked about it after the game. It was on one of the reporters for the Newburyport Daily News was saying that O'Brien and Lapham both threw for a touchdown, caught a touchdown pass, and ran for a
one in
touchdown.
too, I saw that.
Whether that has ever happened before, certainly in the Cal, I don't know, but probably never before at Triton. Who knows?
That's impressive.
That was really cool stuff. So here we go. So the teams are coming back on the field. At least Triton is. Run the play now while the defense isn't out there, right? Guess you can't do that.
I don't think that's allowed. I think we got to wait for the defense.
That is crazy. Crazy MIA rules. All right. So the crowd is finally fired up with 1 minute and 3 seconds left.
Starting to thin out a little bit over there, too.
It was 1 minute 15, but that might have been they backed it up. So here we go. 2nd down at about the 10-yard line. Really, it's 2nd and goal to go, essentially. Tommy's going to roll right. He's going to look. Has he got him?
Josh Darcy drops it. Just a little bit out of reach.
That was going to be a tough catch.
Yeah, it's a tough catch there.
It's going to be a tough catch. 58 seconds now.
Not a lot of time at the clock, but they can't afford another possession or two. They got to knock it in right now.
It's basically 3rd and goal. It's 3rd and goal at the 10 or so, maybe the 9. From our angle here, it's a little tough to sell. We need Stephen Bayardi, our drone guy, up there.
Put it right above. We'll
giving
see
us a
right
look,
away.
you know? Is it another timeout? No. Just setting the ball down. 58 seconds left to go now. He's got the 2 Dillons on his left. And one of them's coming in motion. Levitt in motion. And here's the snap, and he's going to roll. No, he's going to Tommy keeper touchdown. Tommy keeper touchdown. There we go. Tommy keeper touchdown. I like it.
Yep. Quick touchdown. That's when you need no more possessions after that.
Come on, man. Come on. Kick this through. Get the onside kick. Make something
wild
happen
here. Get it right back. Let's
here.
see this.
53 seconds. Tommy's set to kick the ball. And then it's an onside kick, and anything can happen.
Never know.
You know, and they have some timeouts. I don't think they have enough timeouts to stop them.
No.
Without them making a defensive play. There it is.
I think that's good.
Tell me that's good.
There we go. That's good. All right, 6-point game now, and 53 seconds
13-19,
left.
13-19. 53 seconds left in the game.
I'm excited to see this onside kick. This is going to be interesting.
So that was a lot of Tommy Lapham there. That run, the option where he kept it when went from the right side of the field, left side of the field. Huge gain on that play. That broke the defense's back right there. Just some solid offensive play that they need to repeat. They got to get the ball and just repeat that. They can't hold back here. And they score. I'd say the chances of Tommy hitting another one to win the game are good, but they got to get the ball back. It's as simple as that. So
baby steps. Get the ball back here, and then we'll talk.
And we got Tommy Lapham going to kick it this time. Not sure who that other kicker was the first couple
Yeah, I don't know. I
times.
can't. His number's not on the list.
His number's not on the list?
No, it's 85 if that was out there. There's no 85. I was so confused.
That's fantastic. Maybe they picked up the Buccaneers kicker from last night, flew him in for this game. So, yeah, so here we go. 53 seconds left. They got to make something happen. Tommy's out there because they're doing the onside kick. They got it. They absolutely have to get a hold of this ball. This is tough.
Over.
This is so tense.
There's
already
flag,
a flag.
though.
It's already in offsides.
Yep.
It's already in offsides. They're going to back it up and do it again. Because I
Makes
think
it even more difficult.
It looked like Triton got the ball on that. Yep. Triton recovered it, but they're going to back it up 5, possibly 10. I'm not sure what the penalty is on an offsides on a kickoff. It's probably 10 though, I imagine.
Yeah, I'd assume it's 10.
Yeah, I mean, and he threw it as soon as the kid left. It was almost like he knew it was going to happen and threw that flag. That's like in basketball when the referee's calling a foul before it actually happens. That flag was out of his pocket. That flag was out of his pocket before anybody moved. So, all right. No, they're calling it. How's that work?
What's going on here?
How's it automatically Newburyport's ball if Newburyport didn't recover the kick? I'm not sure how that works.
I guess they should get.
I've grown up my entire life watching this game, and there are still things that just don't make any sense to me. How, if Triton recovered the ball, did Newburyport get it? No, it doesn't make any sense.
They would just redo the kick or
all
put
right,
him back
53 seconds on the clock.
Need something crazy. You need a fumble.
Need something. Maloof with the ball up the middle, gets nowhere. 1 or 2 yards.
Timeout,
timeout.
Timeout, though.
47.8 seconds left on the clock. And here's where it's possible that Triton has enough timeouts to force them to get a first down.
Now you never know what happens. Who knows?
And you never know what happens, yep. So there's another timeout. Newburyport taking their time before they get set up. This is where the Triton coach is going to ensure that they know how much time is between the end of when that whistle is blown and when the next snap is. Because if it's close, they can't afford to say,
exactly.
well,
every second counts.
Every tenth of a second at this point. 47.8 seconds left. Ball is at about the looks like the ball's at about the 42. 2nd down and 8. Owen Bradbury looking for the snap. Going to be a blitz up the middle. They're going to give it to Maloof. He's going to get way too many yards.
First down,
way too many yards, and he's got the first down. That might end this game.
I think it's going to end the game. Clock's going to run. That doesn't look
38 seconds, 37. Nope, timeout, Triton.
I don't know why they waited that long to call it.
No, they had to stop the clock. They
yeah.
should have stopped the clock anyway to move the chains. But it is a timeout. And I don't think there's any way that Triton at this point is going to be able to stop them with 36 seconds left.
No.
And a full set of downs. So it looks like this thing is going to end 13-19. And that's a that's a tough one. That's a tough one.
Especially to a big rival like Newburyport.
Big rival like Newburyport. Then they came out. Both teams came out flat. If Triton had just had a little bit more at the beginning of this game, it could have been something different. But they came out flat, and that's tough. And they didn't get some breaks, and
no protection.
And now
all
we're
game.
looking at now they need a break right here.
Big
That's
hit.
a huge sack.
I don't know if it's going to do anything, but that's a big
Timeout
hit.
again though. 31.8 seconds left. Again, they might have enough timeouts. I mean, if they get 6 timeouts or something silly. They keep calling them, so my guess is they have enough to force them to get another first down. It's going to be 2nd down at about 14 now. Ball's all the way back near the 38-yard line. And 31.8 seconds on the clock. Triton's got to make another couple of big plays. They got to force a fumble.
Need something to happen.
Got to hope for a little miracle here. Not a little miracle, actually.
Big, huge miracle.
A really big miracle. 31.8 on the clock. 2nd and 14. This is the game right here, I
This is
think.
it.
And I think this is pretty much it. They got new Clippers have a guy all the way back. Just he's going to
there's
kneel
the
on
game.
it.
I think that's the game
That
right
is the
there.
game. And is that another timeout?
Yep.
Yeah. You know, actually, it's a good. In Triton's defense, you do call timeout now, even when it seems like the game is overly over, because they still have to snap the ball.
Exactly. You never know. Anything could happen at this
Something
point.
chaotic could go wrong. You know, you can get a bunch of false starts because they're not, setting, and then you have a bad snap. Anything can happen. So even though it's third and forever, it's kind of meaningless at this point. Really, it's 27.5 seconds left on the clock, and it's probably going to be one more snap, because there's no way that Newburyport would allow themselves to kneel on the ball if they actually thought they had to get a first down. So again, Newburyport has a kid back sort of in a safety position in case something goes wrong. But again, they have to
You gotta
snap
snap
it
it.
long.
You never know.
It's crazy. And again, he
And
kneels
that's
on
gotta
it.
be the game.
And that's 21 seconds, 20 seconds. This thing's going to run out. Players are shaking hands
Yeah,
now.
there it is.
This thing is all done.
That's a tough loss for the Vikings right
That
there.
is a brutal loss.
that stinks.
And they came out and they had two drives that looked beautiful, but unfortunately the offense didn't click right at the beginning. It didn't
not
click
enough.
the entire first half.
Yeah.
So it's a tough one. We get Amesbury next week. That's good. A little rebound, hopefully.
Much
But a
worse
rivalry week, having Newburyport come into the stadium,
At home, too. That's even worse.
that doesn't feel good. Yeah, they won last year.
Yep.
They tried and beat Newburyport.
At Newburyport, too.
At Newburyport,
This is the away team.
part of a season where they went to the playoffs, and this year it doesn't feel like a playoff team
No.
at all. They're 1-4
now.
1-4. Looking forward to Amesbury. A couple games after that, and then we get Thanksgiving. So
Yep.
that's going to wrap it. We may do an interview post game with one of the players. We're hoping for it.
I don't know how much they're going to want to be interviewed.
They may not want to talk to us, but we'll see.
You never
And
know.
That's the way it goes. Well, thanks, Mr. Liam. Thank you, Eric
you.
Gundrum. Thank you to our crew. We had Alexa, Cameron. I know Ben was the director, and I'm going to forget a name. I wrote it down. You have the paper.
I had the paper. Let's
There's
see.
somewhere. One other kid that was helping us out tonight.
Yeah, Alexander, Tim.
Tim.
Ben.
There we go. Well, thank you to all of them. Thank you to the Viking ship, and hopefully we'll do an interview after that. Thanks.
Widen out and see people walk by. Okay. Hey. As far as it goes? Okay. That's a drone. Leave it there. Hey, how are you?
Long time no see.
Yeah, how you been?
Right?
Good.
All this new stuff, it's all fancy here now.
We're trying.
Cameras, the drone.
Drone, yeah. Yeah.
No, the officials didn't like it.
Yeah, the officials shut him down.
Why?
Distraction.
Yeah, it was nonsense.
Alexander to widen, or Tim to widen out some.
Me and Nana have a towel for Dylan to shower with.
Do you
Yeah,
have it right now?
bring it. No, it's in the car. We just need outside.
Yeah, probably go to the tunnel. What up, Nanda?
What up, Joey?
I still feel the springs in my back. It's nice.
It's for sure broken. Wow, not a great.
Kenny's coming home tomorrow. Are you home? What are you doing?
Home till Sunday.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
You think,
Andy's leaving us tomorrow.
where?
He's going away for the
You think they can let the boys have a little gathering?
Yeah.
Because all the boys will be home.
Liam's coming home.
Liam, Hughes, Louie.
They're all coming home this week.
Yeah, everyone's coming home.
Then yeah, he'll definitely let it come off. And I'm chaperoning.
All right, let's go. All right. All right, now I'll catch you on the flip. Yeah.
You're going to cover this, okay?
Steve, see what you got.
He just has to talk to the,
Are you flying?
Yeah.
Oh, it's all the way up there? Yeah. Oh, that's dope. It's actually sick.
It's freaking awesome.
What?
It's freaking awesome. I love it. Hey, what are you doing now?
I gotta wait for Alexandra. He's filming right now.
Oh, yeah.
Then I'm bringing her home.
That's pretty cool shots.
Steve, you know what you should have done? Like, had it start in the marsh and then come up over the crowd. If, like, before the officials had said anything.
You know what? I'm gonna try to do this. I'm gonna try to go straight back.
Stay on this one. I'm gonna have Alexandra.
All right, get ready for the post.
Let's go.
Widen out. You might want to back up a little bit.
Hey, Max, back up. They need you guys.
That's good.
Over there by where the ambulance was. You go to the ambulance. Yeah. No, but all right. Coach McCarthy said fast.
Where is she?
All right, great. So we're here after the game, tough loss, with the coach, Coach Sheen, the head coach, and Liam. You want to take it away?
Yeah, so obviously in the first half, defense, a lot of time spent in the field. How does it affect the play today?
Yeah, I mean, we don't have the depth to have two-way players, so we have a lot of one-way players, so we don't have we have a ton of two-way players, so it definitely takes its toll over the course of a game to be on the field that often. It's definitely more tiring on defense. You're constantly fighting and battling for position and making tackles, and we had a lot of mistakes that kept the defense on the field with penalties, and they had some big plays. Newburyport came to play tonight, which I thought both teams came to play. I thought the physicality was up from the previous week. But that definitely takes its toll.
I definitely agree with you on that. And the center of your defensive line played really well tonight. Although they didn't, Newburyport wasn't able to run the ball at the gut too much.
Yeah, they had some
really
success on the perimeter, and Alex Fecto and Ryan Farrell did a good job throughout the game. Actually, bottling up the A's and B gaps. So, and they had some success on the outside. Credit to Newburyport. They had some good play calls and some good times, and those kids made plays.
Sure did. That fourth and 4, they converted that big pass. That was a backbreaker right there.
Yeah, that hurt. That one hurt a lot. And credit, that quarterback, he made it happen, and the kid made the catch on the other end. And when you give a kid that amount of time, somebody's going to break open in man coverage. And I thought we had him a couple times, and he made a play.
So your quarterback made some incredible plays tonight. Tommy Lapham had 3 guys on top of him on the right side of the field and threw the ball all the way to the left side of the field for a touchdown. And then another time he keeps it on a quarterback on an option, runs it from the right side of the field all the way to the left side of the field, almost down for a touchdown. And eventually gets to quarterback keeper and takes it in. So a good night for him.
Tommy's our leader. He holds the kids accountable in practice. He's never missed a practice, I don't think, in his 4 years here. He's having a real good year at quarterback, and on defense for that matter. He's a quarterback of our defense as well. Our offense runs through our quarterback, and Tommy's doing a real good job.
Yeah, you're right. He's having a great year. Hopefully we'll get a couple more wins out of him.
Yeah,
too,
absolutely.
So,
We got 6 games left, so we're gonna right the ship.
Okay.
Yeah.
Liam?
So speaking of more wins, after this tough loss, how do you move on to next week?
Yeah, I mean it's character building. That's what football's all about. It's you only get 1 game a week, and it's and it's emotionally draining, win, lose, or draw. That speaks to the character of these kids to come back on Monday or tomorrow morning. We're gonna practice in the morning, stretch and run and watch some film, and it speaks to the character of the kid to work so hard 5-6 days during the week and come out on the short end of the stick and then go do it all over again. It's not like other sports where you have 3 games a week and you can bounce right back. So. These kids are resilient. We've bounced back from losses before, and I expect these kids to get ready for Amesbury as they did for Newburyport this past week.
Fantastic. And Amesbury is here next Friday night. Is Thanksgiving at home this year?
Thanksgiving is at home. We
Fantastic.
got the luxury of 2 home games in a row that they had the last few years. So
nice. We're looking forward to that already. I know that's way down the schedule, but it'll be a pleasure to be here.
Yeah, absolutely.
So, well, thanks.
Thank
Thanks
you
very much. Really
Thanks
appreciate you doing this. Thanks.
Appreciate it. Thanks.
Thank you.
Thanks, buddy.
All right. Thank you.